eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Ten Toes Jail. The nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
China, what up? What up, man? We back, man. Yo, look, man. I don't know. This joint moving kind of slow. I don't know what's going on right now, dog. This joint moving kind of weird.
That shit got me like right there. Like,
yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, this joint moving kind of slow. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. It's your boy E-O-U, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Hit the like button. I don't know what's going on. My numbers is moving kind of like up and down. They acting crazy. I don't know if the notifications ain't going out on time. Whatever it is, man. It's been a week. Yo. It's been 7 days. China, what up, man?
Us. You already know, man. Y'all make sure as y'all come in, hit the like button, the appreciation button.
I see people coming in the building now. I see everything coming in now.
They're coming in, but bear with us, man. This is, I don't know, YouTube switched it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a wild style right
here. It looked good from the other phone, but it just,
I don't know. It's kind of weird to me, though, the way
it's different because I could stand like there and just look.
I try to put it side by side. It's not letting me, though.
Look, it moves itself. God bless America. Like, salute to we got Eastside Kev in the building, Chris. Where these guys
salute, man. Salute everybody coming in the building. Smash that like button.
These cocksuckers on 050 the movement.
They don't like you, China. They don't like you.
These guys, they battle rap. They gotta be battle rap.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Yes, they are. I never seen Sharpshooter. I never seen him on 050. I never seen none of these guys. Jason, what up? Jason, I know Jason. Salute to Miss Miyagi in the building. You know, if you didn't see the 050 show, go.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't know what is going on. I tried to put it the other way, and it's like it's acting crazy.
And it's, I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's playing with your numbers.
AP salute. Yeah, it'll mess with it though. Like it is what it is.
You never was that slow. Never.
It never was. I don't know. It's been 7 days. I don't know if they just knocked me out the album.
No. Because something is different about what I tell you. Look, everything is different right now. I don't know what it is, but we gonna find out. Salute to everybody.
Man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when we go live. Man, I don't know, China. Salute, man. Salute, man. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with China with that. I don't know what's going on. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications. I don't know how China will pop back in the building. I gotta keep it real. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. I actually knew him personally. I see a lot of people posting what happened to him online. He was in a concert or whatever. He does that. He gets all crazy on stage. He was always a heavy guy. You feel me? So I don't know. There's no reports out yet about. Yo, what's Gucci? The StreamYard link don't work?
Yeah, it's not connected.
Hold on. I just dropped a new one. I just dropped a new link. You heard?
Yeah, it's not connected, bro.
I don't know. I just dropped another one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard now, bro. I'm just getting back, bro. 7 days. I don't know what's going on. See the link? You see the link I just dropped in there? You see the link I just dropped in there. So get at me, you heard?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. We got 104 in the building already, 7 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming to the building. Get the notifications out. Please share the broadcast. Lady JJ in the building. Miss Miyagi in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Miss Miyagi. Jermaine Anderson, what's popping? Here come China. Let me see. It still puts us the same way. Turn your mic on.
It's a new system. They ain't letting
Letting us go side by side. You got yours like side by side earlier.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Welcome. Yo, yeah. So like I said, rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. You heard?
Oh yeah,
I don't know if it was, a heart attack, whatever he had, but he was a hardworking guy and he always showed me love, bro. He only lived like 1 block from me. So salute, man. He's from Spanish Harlem. He lived in 106th Street and Madison Avenue. Shout out to him, man. That's a fact, China. You heard? But,
yeah, rest in peace.
China, I got to get into this, man. This is wild right here. I want you to see this too, man. You know who this is, China?
That's what's his name? Judge Mathis, right?
Judge Greg Mathis, right? So I don't know. He's going through it, China. I think he's stressed out.
What he's stressed out about? What up with Judge Mathis, man?
39 years he been with his wife. 39 years. He was married to her since he was 25 years old, China.
And he once she must got tired of the wiener.
No.
Something
oh my God, China, tired of the wiener. What are you talking about? No. This is dead at your dog. When I say he's stressed out, homie, like you could tell. I'm gonna play it for you, right? But he been married to her for since he was 25 years old, 39 years. Now she wants a divorce.
She sucked everything out of him. Look at him. He looked like a plum. Sucked all the money out of him.
No, that's not what it's China. So
she wants something new.
Nah, he gives full detail on what's going on because there's a lot of rumors swirling around of him cheating and doing all this different stuff. But he actually kept it 100, my nigga. And a lot of dudes really don't understand the game because I gotta play this for you though. I gotta let you see this. China, because this
what's
is what
going on.
Said. Yeah, it's crazy though. I felt bad, man. I felt bad for the brother, man. I gotta be honest, China. Look, let me share the screen. Boom. I felt bad for the brother, man. Listen to this, China. You can see it?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Listen to this, man.
Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife.
You hear him, China? You hear him?
Man, he's a sucker.
No, China. He's always on tour. He's getting to his bag. You got to understand.
He's a sucker.
Listen to what he's saying, though,
Don't
China.
neglect his wife. I understand.
Yeah, because listen to what he's saying. 39 years he's been married to this woman. She decided to file for divorce.
Why?
Listen to what he says.
See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back.
That's real, China. Keep it 100, China. That's real, nigga.
Dick ass nigga.
Yo, what's wrong with you? He said I'm trying to get my wife back, dog.
Dick ass nigga.
Yo, there you go.
Yeah.
What type of time you on, China? He trying to get his wife back, bro.
Listen, he's a tender dick. It
Nah,
ain't-
I think that's real nigga shit,
You wanna
dog.
know
Like, he
why?
ignored her. He said he ignored her.
No, you want to know why? Because this is a fact. When you send your ass down and you ain't collecting the check, she will kick your ass out.
What you mean by that? No, I don't think that had nothing to do with
Listen,
it, China. I think.
Listen, yes it is. Yes it is. See, she got too comfortable with money and she want him to stay in the house and spend his money up. Instead of,
no.
listen,
She wanted him to be home. They're about probably 60-something years old, bro.
Listen, if I
China,
stay
that's
home
why you
all
don't be in
day,
relationships too long, man. This is
stay
why.
home all day without an income, she's gonna kick. Yeah, you can't be here.
I mean, so I don't think you was listening. She filmed all his shows.
Like, there's no way to win with these women. There's no way to win. If you home,
ladies, call in, ladies. 919-706-9990. Call in.
He's out there getting a bag, and she want to leave him because he's getting a bag. There's women out there who wish they man would get the fuck out the house and go get a job.
But for 3 weeks at a time?
There's rappers who go touring for a year. Beyonce leaves Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z separate, and they say that what helps. Listen, first of all, if you under your girl too much,
yeah, it's nasty work.
It start messing relationships up. I don't want to be under my wife all day, every day. I don't want that, because only thing it do is cause arguments. Let us miss each other. I want to miss you.
No, but shit, for 3 weeks at a time, China, you missing her? Like, I'm going away. And you've been doing this for years, because I believe the Judge Mathis show started in 98. That's when it was founded.
Look, you don't read the chat.
People I don't care about. I'm just throwing out scenarios.
Don't want to be around.
This is why you niggas ain't got wives and you niggas don't get married, because they don't want you niggas.
Listen. You don't know.
He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. When do you sit down?
No, it's the women's fault. It's the women. I blame the women. I blame these street females, these ratchet women who ain't about shit. That's who I blame.
The ones that just want to get your bread.
Yeah, that's the only thing they want.
That's nasty work, China. She been with him 39 years. If she just wanted, she helped build his career.
She want to be a slut. That's what she want to be.
Oh my God, China. Don't do that, China. Listen to what he says, China. I need you to pay attention, China, please. Okay? Are you going to listen?
Listen, she want to be a slut.
It's the worst day of my life when I asked about his wife divorcing him after 39 years.
Yeah, Harlem. How long you been with Booty?
Well, I knew her since we was 5.
How long you been with Booty?
Well, going on 5, 6. Well, a while now. We got a kid and everything. Going on like 5, 6 years, like, and living in the same house and everything.
5, 6 years. I bet
living in the same house though.
I bet you she tired of your ass. That's why she leave the house at times. There's no way.
She don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere.
She's tired of you. She waiting to go out. You don't let her go out. You listen. So y'all must be arguing all day. I don't want to be under my.
I got an office, China. What am I arguing for? What am I arguing with an office?
But listen.
I work from home. All
right, listen. You work from home.
Yeah. So how do you? I mean,
gone. She's gone. So it brings a little separation, a little time to miss each other, right? Does it?
If that's what you call it, China.
So you trying to say when you off, when you ain't, when she gone, you don't say, "Damn, I miss my baby right now."
No, because I know her ass is coming home, man.
You see?
God damn, nigga. 39 years is a long time, China.
Listen, I don't want to know when she.
The woman probably wants some quality time. They'll see you don't know how to wine and dine your lady, China. I could tell already. You ain't no smooth Casanova nigga.
You wanna know
you
what?
Not.
You a bugaboo. That's what Beyonce was talking about. A bugaboo. You bug your bitch. You want to be under your. You want to be under your girl.
No, my wife. That's my wife. That's not even my girl.
I don't want to be under my wife for it cause arguments. Listen, women are too sensitive. So they find anything to argue with.
Let me read this real quick. Double O Kane, salute for the nickel, yo. He said, starting it off too. Salute, man. Coming back off vacation. Salute, brother. He said, had the pleasure of meeting Scoop in 09, visiting family in Queens. Ate lunch with the brother at Plo Plo. What is that? Plu Plu? Pio
Who the hell is this?
I don't know. Probably a restaurant or something. Real down to earth dude. R.I.P. That's a fact, bro. Salute to that brother, man. Salute the fat man Scoop. Rest in peace, man. Double O Kane, I appreciate you for the donation, homie. But China has no sense of, you could tell how to treat a woman. You could tell. He's just a jail nigga. Like, this is what jail niggas do.
How's that?
You just a jail nigga. You don't have no respect, dog. Listen to this man. Crying his heart out, China.
Go ahead.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Oh,
Well,
man.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we
Sad,
started
this is
taping
sad,
here in LA,
bro.
I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but I was
He
gone for
looks
3
stressed
weeks.
out, China.
That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back.
Talk to
I have
him.
to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to
Yeah, let's
eliminate
get
all
to
the
that.
rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
China, they
There were
trying to
also,
say,
kind of some.
he said something about molesting a child. Why is that rumor out there?
Well, he said his wife. That's why his wife
No. He
left
said
him.
there's rumors that he been seeing of people saying him molesting a child. What the
He-
hell
but
going
that's
on
why
here?
she probably left him. That's why.
No. China, stop,
That's
bro.
why.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
That's
He
why
said there's
she
no
probably
other
left him.
kid be molesting a
She
child.
probably left him because he's a weirdo. He's
So
a
more will
weirdo.
come out later. You think more gonna come out later?
Hell yeah, he's a weirdo.
No, he not. Yo, he's an ex-crackhead that
Thank you.
got off the
He's
ex-street
a-
nigga
he's
that
a
got off the streets and cleaned his life up, China. Stop
He's
that
a
shit,
weirdo,
man.
Harlem. You can
You
see
gotta
it
stop
all
that,
in
China. That's
the
disgusting,
way
man.
he's talking. The way he's talking, he got issues. He got issues, Harlem. He got issues. I don't like the guy anyway. He sent people to jail, so he's a piece of
No, he
shit.
didn't.
Anyway.
China. Salute the NE318 for the deuce. She said 39 years though. My opinion, you are single. I don't know.
Listen,
After 39 years, are you single though? Yeah,
listen,
like
there's no way.
ENY,
there's
you're
no
a female.
way-
If that
there's
nigga
no
was
way-
married to you for
No,
39 years, what you
Harlem,
mean you
We're
single?
gonna keep it real. There's no way you can have 39 years, and next thing you know, your wife could wake up and say she don't want to be with you due to the fact that you working hard. No, bitch, you retarded. 39 years? No, it's an issue. It's something more than that. Women don't wait 39 years to leave you. She looked like a prune, a dried up prune right
Before he was a judge, y'all, he was a crackhead. Before he was a judge, he was a street dude that was a crackhead before he was a judge. He tells y'all his story all the time. Y'all look at y'all say it like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time anytime a woman want to leave a man who have some money, it's either two things.
What is it?
She found dick that's better than your dick.
Oh
and she got
my
you
God.
For all your money. She got you for all your money.
But she helped him get to where he's at, China.
No, hold up. Is you listening? Is you slow or dumb?
39 years. He
Hold
didn't
up. Listen, anytime a black woman, we ain't talking about a white woman, we talking about a black sister. Anytime a black woman leave A man and it's 10 years and up. It's either two things. She's fucking and sucking somebody else.
After 39 years, that's a long time.
Yeah. She got a couple of dollars. So she is like, listen, I got me a little nice thing who could pump and hump faster than you. You out the way, nigga. She enjoying the rest of her life.
He just neglected her. He said it. He said he was he had to be on the road.
Harlem, you is not understanding what I'm saying. There's cocksuckers out there. This is real. I know women.
Get the like button, y'all. Get the likes up for me, man.
I know women who treat men like shit, but they so tender dick, they so much in love, they would defend them. A bitch could go right outside right now and cheat, and they would say, no, my baby.
Somebody said Judge Joe Brown hit it.
Thank you. Where's the females at?
She getting twisted out by Judge Joe Brown. Hey, y'all bugged out, dog. Hey, yo, salute the double OK. He said, he said, just a jail nigga is crazy. He said, fight back, China. yeah.
Listen.
Hey, yo, salute double OK, man. No, but let's let him finish, right? Let him finish, man. So we go to the next joint, man. Cause I got a lot of shit going on. Let's let this man finish, man.
Rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion. Certainly.
Is that true, China?
As much as I am,
neglect and keep going out of town, it creates suspicion, bro. That's what he's saying. Especially in a woman's mind. They be thinking you cheating every time you going out to get that bag. Be real, man. It goes like that.
No, it don't.
Oh my God.
No, it don't. No, it don't. That means that she is insecure about herself.
Yeah,
that's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means.
You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country. You go to other events without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
There's none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
China, you heard what he just said, man.
He said that's not the reason for this. So
that's not the reason. Infidelity and he didn't go cheat on her. He said he didn't do none of that.
It's way more than that.
I think niggas need to start paying attention to their lady, man. That's what it is. Sometimes you got to give some type of affection, nigga. He's always on the run.
No, but I think
so a nigga like Judge Joe Brown could scoop in and bang your joint. Let's call it what it is, nigga. Any nigga can scoop in that's going to charm your joint and bang your joint.
Listen, you want to know something? You can't stop a hoe from being a hoe. If she gonna fuck, she gonna fuck. So make sure you find out early. If I gotta leave the house right now to prevent 10 years or 30 years of me finding out my wife is a slut, I might as well leave the house right now and catch us doing something. I don't want to wait 30, 40 years.
So you think she's just running around?
My mind is. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if a nigga could fuck yours, she was never yours anyway. When you marry somebody, it's to death do us apart. That's a whole different thing. My motherfucking mother said, once your cock stop working, you gotta know how to love from the heart. You motherfuckers can't even understand what that means.
Wait, you said once your cock stop, you gotta
don't understand. When your cock, it's gonna be a time when your wiener, your cock stop working. When you gonna have a forever out of order sign on your cock. Yeah. And your wife,
okay,
the water is gonna go dry. The water is gonna dry up. So check this shit out. Oh yeah, and you know, women, they water dry up, and they got some shit called menopause where they start acting crazy and retarded, and you gotta deal with their shit. When they body is hot, then it's warm, then it's hot. Yeah. Women go through some crazy shit.
So look, China, somebody said, where's she going at 65, 70, China?
What you mean, where's she going? I know.
Like, where's she going at 65, 70? Like, who's banging out 65, 70?
I know.
Like,
a nigga will fuck Oprah right now in my life. What is wrong with you? Nigga, is you crazy?
Oh man. So you don't think it's just from him
A nigga will
neglecting her?
fuck Oprah right now.
Why you think she's filing for divorce, China? Let's just get your opinion real quick.
I don't think at the age she is, it has nothing to do with infidelity. I think he's strange. I think he must have did something. Because just think about it. 30-something years she been with this man.
39 years they've been married.
39 years. He didn't just get caught yesterday. He got a whole bunch of baggage with him. You can tell, look at him. He looked like a fake ass Albie Shaw on the low. He was playing, he even said it, he was playing around. And
No, he didn't say he was playing around. That's not what he said, man.
Oh my, listen, Harlem, keep it real.
That's not what he said, though.
If the man, listen, when men say, I'm spending too much time with the homies don't
Yeah. And he got
homies.
conferences, he got different shit he's doing, going out of town.
Homies don't spend time with homies. Now, I'm not gonna break the bro code.
Homies don't spend time with homies all day, yeah.
Listen, when y'all women hear y'all boyfriend say, yo, I gotta go spend time with. Listen, I'm not gonna break the bro code because if your man telling you he's spending time with the homies and he really spending time with the homies, shit, you better think of Rashiki. What's that guy named Roski when he woke up with a dick in his mouth?
Oh my God.
That's the only thing. Respectfully.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. Now, that's a
right.
line that we use, yo, babe. I'm going out with the homies when you in the streets. But we ain't going out with no homies. We going out to razzle and dazzle. Hell no, I'm not walking the streets with homies. We going to find something. We going to shake and bake, move and groove. The fuck wrong with you? I'm going out with the homies.
I get it, man. I get it. Yo, but look, man, I just wish the best for Judge Mathis. He's been through a lot, and she's probably been through a lot with that man. So at the end of the day, agree to disagree. I agree to disagree. I just think he ain't paying her enough attention. Yo, other niggas can give your girl attention all they want. If you paying her the attention that she wants,
listen, women are more. Listen, this is a fact. Women are more sneakier than men. It's just that we get caught.
Facts.
They got all these type of apps that we don't know about. Phone numbers where you could. Women got all types of shit.
The bro code been broke years ago.
Yeah, look, you see.
Yeah, Booty more slick than anybody I ever met in my life. Yeah. You right. Miss Miyagi, they all like that. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, women could get knocked off by the boss at work, all types of shit on the low.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
I'm not, listen. And then they try to, man, get the hell up.
Booty loved to go to that store. She loved to go to that store for some reason. Yeah.
Booty like going to the store?
Yeah, she loved going to the store for some reason.
Shit, you crazy, because I put mine in a motherfucking place. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna sit your ass down, and I'm gonna go to the store.
Yeah, I gotta start watching. Yeah.
She like to go to that store too much.
She love that store, China. I don't know, man. Hey, the corner store over here is like up the block. You gotta drive up there.
Damn shame.
Yeah, that's even when I don't want nothing from the store, she want to go to the store.
Let her keep going to the store. Don't even say nothing. Keep going to the store.
Yeah, I'm on her, China.
To the store. Matter of fact, take the baby, take Lil Legend to the store with you. So when I catch you, it's gonna go viral.
Facts.
That's what I say.
Let's get into the next topic, China. Let's get into the next type. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Salute.
You know who I'm talking about. Shut your ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you.
Man, what's up with this dude, man? China, man. What's going on here, man?
Oh my God, this is a surprise.
I gotta be honest, dog. I gotta be honest, man. He has changed, man. Prison has changed him, bro.
I'm tired of him. I'm being honest.
No, let's keep it honest. Prison has changed Bobby Shmurda.
I'm tired of him.
This is wow, my nigga. Like, he got a lot going on now. I'm
tired of him.
He's down with the Zest gang now, man. Like, I mean, come on, man.
But Harlem, I want to know something.
What's going on with Bobby Shmurda, man?
I want to ask you something. And we at the age bracket where we know where ours go at night. So what another man do with his ding-a-lang, I don't
This
care.
is his business.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to say something. I had to really think about this because, you know, I got family who's on that side of the gate too. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody from all walks of life.
Listen, I prefer him to just come out and just be like, this is me and I'm comfortable with who I am. And I respect it. If the man just come out and say, you know, I like to get piped down.
Oh,
I'm just saying, if the man
he's doing the piping. Like, which one is this, man?
It doesn't matter.
Look, first it was like this, China. First we got him dealing like this, China. Like, come on, man.
May God bless America.
Oh my God. Smash that like button, y'all. Subscribe if you're in the vertical feed. Tap the screen twice.
May God bless America.
First we got him like, look at this. Look at this.
Please hit the like button, please.
Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like, China. This your man, Brooklyn. Stand up, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn ain't Brooklyn.
Stand up.
Brooklyn ain't Brooklyn no more. I know that for a fact.
Come on, man. Like, has prison changed Bobby Shmurda?
As far as I listen, it's two things I think was going on with Bobby Shmurda. I'm gonna be real. I think he's doing this. He could be doing it for a troll reason to stay in the
I don't think it's troll. I think it's how he gets his money. It's how he gets his money.
I think he's doing it for a troll reason to be talked about.
Or did he just sell his ass? Which one is it? Did he sell his soul? Did he just sold himself? Because that's what's selling in the industry right now.
Just think about it. What's the guy who been on the stage? He was on the stage recently and he did a whole what's the other word I could say instead of mook? Like he did a whole show. His name is Little Uzi.
Oh, Lil Uzi Vert.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, he did like 7 splits.
Yeah, but and he was dressed up walking around the stage.
He had the red shit on with the
but let's deal with reality. Everybody know Lil Uzi Vert is straight. He got a girlfriend. He always had a girlfriend. And he'll tell you, I do it for the money. This is what y'all want.
He wear pocketbooks and everything for the money.
Yeah, he do it for now. Not only him.
Would you do it for the money? Would you do it?
Future.
Would you do it?
But I'll do what, nigga?
If Jones put on a blouse. I mean, would you do it?
Harlem, go sit down somewhere.
He put on a see-through blouse with his nipples out.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that.
For the bag? For the bag?
You don't have to do that.
I'm just asking for the bag.
Conway did it.
He put on a dress.
What's his name? What's his name? That
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Busta Rhymes. The list goes on.
Well, Bobby turns up a notch, China, right? He turns up a notch. Cause look at this, man. He turns up a notch. Look at this. Look at this, man. Jail has changed him, man. Call the hotline, y'all. Jail has, look at him with his shirt rolled up. Look at him. Bro ain't been the same since prison, China. He ain't been the same. Man.
He turned out. Bobby turned out.
I don't know. I think it's just to fit in with what's going on today. Because he doesn't have a rap career anymore. We got to be honest.
I think for you got to look at it. For you to be on the top right now, the top is more.
The top or the bottom? Which one you taking? The top or the bottom?
Harlem. Yeah. Listen, you can't get me on that.
Pause, my G. Pause. You said to be on top, China.
I'm talking
pause,
about
China. Nah, China. You taking it too far, pause. Pause.
God bless America. That's extra pause.
Pause. He said, yo, yeah, to be on top. On top of what?
Yo, listen. The goddamn Harlem, you don't fuck my momentum up with that dumb shit.
China don't know where to go with this. Like, yeah, you said to be on top is what? Go ahead, finish your thought, China.
But actually, what I'm talking about, there's for you to be there with this with a lot of millionaires. Look all the millionaires.
Is Bobby Shmurda a millionaire? I don't think.
No, I'm not saying he's a millionaire. What I'm saying is he's around them the moots, and those is the person. Those are the one who got the people who got the money.
Oh my God! Look at this, man. Yeah. What the fuck?
This is crazy.
This is wild, bro. Like, come on, man.
It gets no worse than this, man.
Could that be the mollies and the ecstasy and stuff like that too? Could that be that? Because you
It
know,
could be everything.
It'd be all kind of illicit drugs they be into, man. Look at this, man. Like, he just went full blown mookish. He has not been the same out of jail, my G.
And
He
he
has
don't
not been the
care.
same. And he don't care. He don't care. No, he don't care, bro.
He don't care. He don't care. He don't care.
This is the worst I've seen Bobby Shmurda, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what are we doing, China, man? Look at this.
I feel sorry for him, honestly.
He joined, man. He joined, man. I just feel like doing anything for money. You heard? This is one of those type of situations where you got to do anything for the bag, bro.
That's
You
sad.
heard? I don't know,
And the
man.
streets, and the
Call
thing
the
is,
hotline, y'all.
the streets still accept
919-706-9990.
him. The streets still accept him.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Nah, the streets ain't fucking with Bobby Shmurda right now, dog. Like, they been letting him go, man. The streets ain't fucking with Bobby Shmurda. I don't care what you say, though. They ain't, let alone Rowdy Rebel. They ain't even fucking with Rowdy Rebel, bro.
I ain't gonna fuck. Rowdy Rebel ain't fucking with him because of that. But the streets is fucking with. They is fucking with him. Let me see, because he ain't no rat. Somebody said they fucking with him because he ain't no rat. You gotta realize there's mook. You gotta realize there's mook people. There's mooks in the hood who get respected. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care. People don't care what he's doing. Like,
salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, Legend? This is Big TNYC.
I don't know if you got something playing in the background. You got
hold it, King.
We can hear a little distortion.
Can you hear me now?
There you go, King. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yo, after looking at that, I was like, yo, I hope that's an AI version of Bobby Shmurda. Because that shit is wild right there.
Yeah, but that's real. That's all real. Ain't no AI in that. That's what he did in a concert. Let the people know where you calling from.
Oh, I'm calling from New York, man. Big TNYC.
Okay. Salute, man. Hey, look, man. How you feeling about that, man? Like, how that look for you?
Damn, man. I'm like, what happened, man? Oh, nah. You know what? It's like you got this going on, and you got this other guy on the channel, man, like doing the whole hip hop agenda shit. I'm like, nah. Hey, listen, if the hip hop agenda is to get down, I don't want it. Nah.
Yeah, he fell off bad. Bobby Shmurda fell off bad, bro. He basically selling himself. Like, is he basically just selling himself now?
And you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, some people are gonna do certain things to get the bag, but then again, your dignity plays a part too. I'm like, hold up. Do I really want to do that for the bag?
I think it's just an industry thing.
Who
would have thought? Who would have thought Conway the Machine put on a dress? Who would have thought?
Oh yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? Nobody would have never, thought that. It's like, yo, I hate to say this, man. I feel like with a lot of our black artists, whether it's artists or rappers, man, like, yo, they've taken the fucking masculinity out of us, man. Trying to.
Well, that's always been a thing. I've always said that it just supports,
It ain't. Cut it out. See, it's the women's fault. It's the women. It's the mothers. It's all that. It's their fault. That's how I feel. It's the women. Yeah. The women started all this shit. It's the women.
You hear what China's saying?
Oh man.
You want to know?
China blaming the women. China blaming the women.
I know women. No, I can say my reasons. Can I say?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, China. We want to hear what you're saying. It's the black woman.
I know women right now who got kids because the father's in prison. These kids is raised up watching their mothers in the mirrors. These kids as babies is trying their mother's shoes. And the mother will stand there and when you tell them, yo, you need to watch your son because your son's starting to look like a fucking mook and start doing mook activities the first thing they gonna say is, I don't care what my son is. I love my son. Because there's no father figure in the house.
Yo,
So
you know, man.
that
Yo, you know what? I was
child
actually
gonna
gonna.
be wearing his mother's panties. That's a fact.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree.
That's a fact. It's these women.
No, I kind of agree with what China's saying, but it's with some. Because I mean, I know people that've grown up with, you know, with their father not being around, and they turned out as straight as paper.
Listen. All the people I know growing up, and their father was around, the streets and the motherfucking in prison raised them. Now the ones who never went to prison and they was raised in the house, they mooks. They mooks.
Well,
They
he went to
moved.
prison. Bobby Shmurda went to prison. What's his excuse?
A week ago. Oh man. Yeah,
He went to prison, China. What's his excuse?
Listen, did you understand? Did you understand what the fuck I'm saying? But listen, they got people who call. First of all, we don't even know if Bobby is a full blown moke. First of all, he's doing it.
I think he's doing it for the money. I think he's doing
basically. I think he's doing it for the money. Like all the rest of these niggas is doing it. Without him doing it, if he didn't do it, we won't be talking about him. We won't keep him in the elbow.
Or they're paying him, so he can get the agenda out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't push an
agenda.
Yeah, they probably still, you know, he hasn't. I mean, I haven't seen him do music, so I mean, they must be paying him a bag. Like, yo, let's push this out.
Yeah, he hasn't had no music out, no hot music, no nothing since Hot Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Push this. And yo, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that was a song where you remember when this guy back in I think 2002 came out with everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Yes.
And that one song, you know, he's living off of that. So I mean, could that be the same for that hot nigga Bobby Shmurda song?
I don't know, brother. Me personally, I don't know. Salute, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Yo, salute, man. It's been a pleasure. Yo, and also, man, hit up Big Stylish, man. Tell him, hip hop is not the agenda, man.
Okay, salute, brother.
All right, salute, man. Later.
Hey, China. I don't know, man. Bobby Shmurda looking kind of wild, bro. Like, let's call
it.
Way wild. He looks wild, bro. Like, this is just this is nasty work, bro. Like, I would have never thought. I thought he was gonna be in the hip hop game and very successful in that drill shit or whatever he decided to get into because he had the skills for that. You heard? He really started that drill shit in Brooklyn, dog. Him and GS9 and all that. They really started that banging music, bro.
And after that, it was over.
Then they just went crazy. Yeah, it just went crazy after that. But salute, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yo, look, R.I.P. to Bobby Shmurda, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie. His career could be over, bro. Like, I think his career is over. I think he just dancing now just to be dancing, China.
His career been over.
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over. Please smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. We got 380 in the building. If you're in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice, subscribe. You got 3 dots at the top right. Tap the 3 dots to hit the like button. If you found me in the vertical feed, I appreciate everybody in the building. Please subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go to 050 The Movement also, and make sure y'all subscribe. That's a fact. Make sure y'all go subscribe to 050 The Movement, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Me and China Brim be over there getting it in. I gotta go to the next one, China, right? I gotta go to the next one, man.
You know who I'm talking about. Shut your ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you.
China, what's going on with this nigga, dog?
Oh, my God.
I gotta be honest, dog. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the broadcast. If you fuck with the platform, we appreciate everybody in the building. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. Kenneth Petty. What's going on with this dude, China, man? What's going for years, right? For years. God. All right. Her name is Jennifer Howe. Jennifer Howe was the girl that got him convicted because he pled guilty. Right, China? He pled guilty.
Yes, he did play guilty. That's all right there.
Grapes. You heard? Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is. He pled guilty. He had to register on the sex offenders list. Nicki Minaj married him. Okay.
Ooh.
But we got, look, her name is Jennifer Hoy, right? Jennifer Hoy or Hugh gives details. Look, for years, this woman gave details. She showed pictures of him assaulting her, all kind of shit, China. All kind of shit. Look, China, she even went as far. I gotta share this. I gotta put this up too. I gotta put this up, bro. Like, we gotta look at this.
That's crazy.
She even went as far, you feel me, China, as doing a live and putting it out there. Right? She even put it out there. Look, so this is from 3 years ago. Right, China? This is her speaking about the abuse and everything, that the pressure they was putting on her. Make sure y'all tap in with the poll too. There's a poll in the chat. Make sure y'all tap in, man. You heard? Y'all already know. Hold on, let me look at this poll real quick. The poll says, did Nicki Minaj husband, Kenneth Petty, really grape this woman? Right? 56% says yes. 16% says no. 10% says she lied. They put pressure on her to recant. 18%. So we got 380 votes so far. Salute to everybody that's voting on the poll, everybody that's tapped in. Share the broadcast, hit the like button. Let me play this for y'all. I need you to listen to this, Trent. This is her.
So I decided to make this video because I feel like even though it's something that happened 26 years ago, I'm still living with the effects now. On September 16th, 1994.
You can hear it, right, China?
Yeah, I can hear it good.
Morning, I left my home on my way to a city bus stop, headed to school. I was going to John Adams High School at the time in Queens, New York. And I was met at the bus stop by Mr. Kenneth Petty. At the time, I knew him as Kenny. We grew up in the same neighborhood. My mother and his mother used to run the streets together. His uncle worked at the local tire shop that was there on Rockaway Boulevard. I didn't know his whole family, but there was a few members of his family that knew me and my brothers because of who my mother was. On this day, I went to the bus stop and Kenny was there at the bus stop. He asked me where I was going. I said I was going to school. I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to school. I said, you're lying, because I never knew Kenny to go to school. Kenny was a bum. He was a street guy. He was a dude that was always standing on a street corner. He was hanging out with street dudes. That's what I knew him for. I knew him as a street drug dealer. Unfortunately, this day ended up really bad because he forced me into his home. He violated me. And granted, this was only 3 blocks away from my house. I chose not to go home because I figured if I went home, nothing would get done. And I knew the kind of friends that Kenny hung out with, and I felt
he's crying her heart out,
they
China.
would feel that they could do the same. So instead, I ran to school. My clothes was messed up. My hair was messed up. I had a cut on my face and I had a cut on my stomach. And I told the officers there at the school what had just happened.
Share the broadcast.
They called for more police. They put me in a police van. They asked me if I could show them the location where it happened. I took them to the location, which happened to be his house. I did not know it was his house at the time. I had never been to his house. Kenny was still there. He got arrested. They took me to the hospital. I had to do a rape kit and everything. They took my clothes. They took everything from me and put it in a paper bag. And they seized it. When I got home, I was told, sorry you got raped, but you should have screamed. Hence the reason
Oh,
why I didn't go home to begin with. When all of this happened, I was living with the foster family. And because I was living with the foster family, they didn't want any issues and they didn't want any problems. So they listened to whatever Kenny's parents said. Kenny's parents showed up at my house. They spoke to the lady who raised me. They told all kind of lies and said that I was dating their son, which I didn't even know Kenny's dad. I didn't even know who he was, but he claimed he knew who I was. The amount of stuff that I went through at that time, I literally had to get out of the state of New York when I was 16 years old in a hurry because people was threatening my life. They was threatening my little brother's
you hear
lives.
that, China? They
I
was
had
threatening her.
issues going on in the house within family members because they felt like, you know, what made me so special to where I get to press charges against somebody who violated me when, you know, in most families there are secrets and there are things.
Salute the Mark Romeo. He looked like a graper, so I think he did it. I don't know. Some niggas do got that look. You feel me? We gonna be honest. A lot of niggas do got that look though. You heard? And we gotta be honest, China. For years, they put pressure on this woman. They scared her out of wits. She had to change schools. Her kids had to change schools. She had to move several times. She says all of this. I'm just being honest, and that's the power of Nicki Minaj.
That are covered up and hidden and not talked about, and usually sexual assault is one of those things. I have been molested since the age of 4 in that household by different people. It was always said to be my fault. I must have had my hair out. I must have been smiling in his face. I must have done something to warrant it. So when this happened outside in the street versus at home with so-called family members, I knew I had to do something. So this was in 94. In 2018, December of 2018, or 19, I don't know, that he surfaced with Nicki, and it was a big thing where people started looking up his rap sheet and speaking about
ENY 318. Salute, sis. I appreciate the nickel always. Spread love and support the platform. Hit the like button. It's free. This is great content. I appreciate you, sis. That's a fact, y'all. If y'all in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. You heard? Get the likes up. Hit the like button. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. It's very important. Salute. I appreciate that, ENY. That's a fact.
What he had did. Now, granted, I know he's supposed to register as a sex offender. I have nothing to do with that. That was the plea deal that he took. He chose not to register when he moved to California, and
that's when he got arrested, China.
Resurfaced.
That's when this
Nicki
picture
made a
popped out.
post on her page stating that we was in a relationship. He was 15, I was 16, and it was because of my mother, the reason why charges was pressed. That is a lie. I never lived with my mother. I wasn't raised with my mother. Even though my mother was a part of my life, she wasn't a part of my life in that way. That is false. Kenny and I were both 16 at the time. We were never in a relationship. And I spoke about that. I spoke to a blog, Candace at Tea Time, or Tea Time with Candace. I don't know, something. I spoke with her, and it wasn't about Kenny. I didn't need to speak about Kenny. I didn't feel the need to tell my story because my story had already been told, hence the reason why he was arrested. He went to jail, he did his time, and he dealt with whatever consequences he had to deal with after getting out of jail.
Another thing I want y'all to keep in mind, this is a big time blood, right? I mean, it's all documented, China. This is a big time blood member. The victim is speaking out. But we're going to get to why we here. We're going to get to why we here today. Facts.
spoke about, the reason for me wanting to speak was because of what Nicki said. And I felt
Salute to
like it
Mark
was a
Ronald.
lie. And if she
Salute.
was going to love
Eat
him and
Grape
be with
Gang.
him, then she should just accept him and that be it, you know, not speak about something that she had no knowledge of. I don't know Nicki. I didn't know her as a kid. I don't know her from the neighborhood. I do have family members that know her from the neighborhood, but I wasn't a street girl. I wasn't allowed to hang out in the streets. I didn't have very many friends in the neighborhood. I had friends in school, but not in the neighborhood because the lady I lived with was really strict. Well, in March of 2020, I got a call from a mutual friend of Kenneth and my brother, and he said that he could connect me to them and make this go away. And when he said he could connect me to them, meaning Nicki and Kenny, and when he said he could make this go,
We got a nickel, Saquon. Salute for the nickel. I appreciate that saying. He says, I believe that's a he. If I'm not mistaken, Sang could be a female or he. Salute. Somebody says saying absolutely. Let me read this. So sad that these people don't take responsibility for their actions, but want to be tough gangbangers in our neighborhoods. That's a fact. And I believe they put a lot of pressure on this female to get rid of this. But we're going to get to that why, y'all. We're going to get the why. Like, we're going to look at all
away.
of it.
I thought the agreement was going to be, if I don't speak to anybody about them, they wouldn't speak to anybody about me. End of story. Well, that's not what happened. What happened was this mutual person offered me $20,000 to write a letter stating that I lied about what I
Y'all
did.
paying attention, right?
I
Pay
lied
attention
about
to that, y'all.
Kenny assaulting me. And I didn't want to do it. I got a phone call from Nicki Minaj herself saying that she got word that I was willing to help them out in this situation because, you know, Kenny had got arrested for not registering in the state of California on state charges, and then he got out, and then federal charges were brought up on him. So she said that she could send her publicist, Joe, out to where I was living at the time. I have since moved multiple times since then, but
you see
that
what
she
she's
can
saying? I
send
had to move
Joe
multiple
out,
times.
her publicist Joe out to meet with me and talk with me about the situation. After that phone call with Nicki, the only contact I had was from street goons. I think she has somebody in her camp called Ganks. He was contacting family members. There was a lot of numbers as far as money being offered, but it was never
They was
offered
putting
from
pressure on her,
Nicki, and it
y'all.
was never offered from Kenny personally. It was just people speaking on behalf of Kenny. I have since had the U.S. Marshals come track me down because they got word that I was being harassed to recant my story. I have moved since March. I have moved 4 times due to people approaching my children. My daughter was out one night with some friends at a club, and some random guy approached her talking about he knows who she is, and you know, he knows who her mother is, so she must know who Zoo is. She got really afraid and she ran. I honestly, truly do not care what happens between Nicki and whoever she chooses to marry or be with. If they're happy, I want them to be happy. I just want them to leave me alone. I want his lawyers to stop calling me. I want people to stop harassing me. I have since heard that that because I chose not to take the money that they offered, that they are offering that money for my head. I have no true knowledge of how real this is, but being I was offered to be put in witness protection, but that would mean that I would be away from all of my family and my children, and I chose not to do that. My only issue is the fact that after all this time, I still feel like I'm defending myself. I still feel like, people are calling me a liar. People are saying that I messed up this man's life, but it's my life who was messed up. It's my life who has been altered. It's my life. It was altered then when I was 16, having to leave the state of New York. It has been altered now, having to leave where I was living at to relocate. He's supposed to be going to court come the new year, and they're calling for me to testify. His lawyers are saying that they are trying to get his sex offender thrown out.
Wow.
And
That's
I
the whole point
instructed
of
the
it,
lawyer,
yeah.
like, you're the one who went to school to be a lawyer. So if you're able to do that, knock yourself out. But do not use me. Do not call me. Do not try to subpoena me, because if you do, I'm going to tell the truth. At 16, I was being threatened and harassed to drop the charges. And now I'm being threatened and harassed to recant my story. And I would just like all the women out there who are saying that I'm lying, are claiming that I'm white. I am not white. Claiming that we was in a relationship. We were never in a relationship, ever in a relationship. I just knew him from the neighborhood. That's it. And I just really, honestly, truly want this to be over.
That's crazy.
So now, China, we get to this, right? Shout out to Mark Romeo. He says, yeah, I believe what Mark Romeo said. Allegedly.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He on that powder. Notice Nicki started using also. Nicki's on something. Yeah, some of the shit she be doing, some of the shit she be saying, she on something.
Don't throw that on Nicki, please.
Hey, I'm just being honest. I didn't say that. I said
you
allegedly.
know Nicki ain't on no fucking powder.
Bro, some of the things she be doing and some of the things she be saying online, China, allegedly, to me, I feel like she's on something, bro.
No, I'm
gonna be honest. Nicki Minaj has changed.
I respect if y'all say she's in love with somebody who's allegedly is a pedophile or whatever hell y'all want to put it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Allegedly, no, he pled guilty. It's no allegedly. He is. He's a graper. He's a graper, dog. Like, you got to be honest. He pled guilty.
What was his reason for playing guilty?
He pled guilty. He was guilty then. That's it. If you ain't guilty, you gonna fight it all the way, especially a grape charge, bro.
Nah. That ain't.
Man, I don't care what you're talking about.
Real.
If I'm not guilty of grape, I'm fighting.
Listen, Harlem.
Nah. China, I ain't trying to hear that. There must have been some type of evidence.
Harlem.
There must have been some type of evidence, China. If a nigga plead guilty to it, you did that. You got to find me guilty at trial for something like this. I'm just being honest. Like, how are we going to treat any nigga? I don't care if he blood, Crip, Latin King, Yeta. I don't care what you is. If you pled guilty to this, you did it.
Did they have a rape? What's they call it?
She said that they did a rape kit, and they said that she got raped. She said it just now, China.
Oh my God.
But now, China, but look, see, this is the tricky part.
It's no.
China, this is the tricky part. Mark, salute for the donation, Mark. This is the tricky part, dog, because now she writes a statement, China.
And what
you understand what I'm saying? Like, see, there's a lot going on here because now years later and recently now she writes a statement to whom it may concern. Did she take the money, China? Because listen, I, Jennifer Hugh, would like to drop charges against Kenneth Petty. Now she want to drop the charges.
What?
China, this is real shit, bro. Listen to this shit. On the day that I said I was raped on grape, let's say grape, it is half true and half false. The marks on my neck was not from being choked. They've been, wait, let me read this. There were hickeys that I got the day before from someone else. I went to the same daycare center. We liked each other for a long time. I used to go out with him. The day that this incident happened, I was at the bus stop on my way to school. Kenny came up and asked me where I was going. I told him I was going to school, but he told me he had something very important to talk to me about privately. So I went home with him. When we got there, we started talking and went home. I mean, we started talking and then we started making out. After that, we got into an argument, then a fight. We started hitting one another. I told him I wanted to leave, but he wouldn't let me because he said I was too upset. He asked to make love with me again. I said no. So we started arguing again. Then he told me if I would have sex with him, I can leave. So I did because I was already late for school and I just wanted to leave. I was so angry when I left his house that before I left, I picked up a water bottle and threw it at him. He started running after me. I fell down the stairs. When he tried to help me get up, I told him I will start screaming. Then he told me to get the fuck out of his house and started calling me names. When I got to school, I told my friend what happened, and she told me to go to the office and tell that I was raped. Because even if I had sex with everybody in the school, took it out in proportion. What she said? Oh no, I had sex with him the first time. I didn't want to have sex with this. Too small right here, trying. This hurt my eyes.
I can't even.
Yeah. To go to office and tell that I was great because even if I had sex with him the first time, I didn't want to have sex with the second. I didn't want to have sex the second time. So her friend told her to go to the office because the first time she did it, but the second time she didn't want to. She only did it to leave. First time I didn't want to have sex with him. The second time, okay. Everybody in the school took it out of proportion, saying that this was making a big deal about everything, and I am really sorry about everything. I hope Kenneth and his family will forgive me for all the trouble I caused him and his family. Maybe we could put this all behind us and continue the friendship we once had. Kenneth have always been a friend to me in the past. He have never disrespected me in any way. I think our feelings just got out of hand that day. The more I think about it, Kenny may be guilty for telling me that I couldn't go home until we have sex and make up, but he's not a rapist. Many times I was at his house and he never took advantage of me. But again, on that day, our emotions got out of hand. And she signs it. She dates it. When it happened, 1994, 1994. So this is wild, bro. I don't know, Trina. Now she's retracting her story, though.
That's sad.
You see what I'm saying? She's retracting.
So who's to believe?
I don't know, China. Like I believe she was pressured. I believe she was pressured. I believe she was pressured, bro. I believe she got paid to say all of this.
Now,
I'm just being honest. I believe she was pressured to say all of it.
We got Cuban Links in the building. Salute. We got
Cuban Links. Salute the Cuban Links in the building.
A little bit off. A little bit sidebar. We got to. I'm trying to get this show. I'm trying to get this show popping with Harlem. I think that'd be a good one for you, man. A good interview with the brother, man. Cause I ain't that good with interviewing, and you more professional with the
Cuban Link.
Yeah. We trying to put something together with Cuban Links, man. But if y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all go subscribe to Cuban Links, man.
That's a fact.
Trying to get some great content with him.
I ain't gonna lie, China. This thing sounds like somebody pressured her, and she actually told us that already. Like she was being pressured, bro. I feel like she was being pressured, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lab Baby, shout out Lab Baby for the dupes. Real quick, Lab Baby said, if you don't get that written up shit out of here, out of my face, that's a fact. It just sound crazy. Like, I don't know. It don't sound right to me. It sounds like they put enough pressure on her to where she took the money now. because her case ain't going nowhere. Think about it.
Somebody, Ja A said that's real documents, man.
Yeah, that's real documents. That is. Salute the lab baby. Mark Romeo. He says, Mark Ramo, excuse me. He says, salute for the deuce. He says, that sounds like someone pressured her. Call the hotline, y'all. I want to hear from y'all, man. Call the hotline, 919-706-9990. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Now the girl's retracting. So that's 30, 40 years. Well, how long ago this happened? 94.
94.
That's 24 years ago, 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lady JJ, salute for the donation. Everyone enjoy their Labor Day. Oh, yeah, it's Labor Day. Salute to the Labor Day weekend. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Get the likes up for me, y'all. If y'all in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. It should be 3 dots at the top right. Hit that, hit the like button, or just tap the screen twice. It's very simple, very easy. Let's help the channel grow. Let's grow together. Call the hotline. I don't go out for Labor Day. I'm too old. I don't do Labor Day. I don't do none of this stuff.
I might go bust a move today.
I don't do clubs anymore. Yeah, I've been done with all of that type of stuff. That stuff ain't for me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. She had a person. And salute to Lady JJ for the dub. That's a fact. Salute, sis. Hold on, we got calls coming in, China. Let's hear the people, man. Salute. Let the people know where you calling from.
Hey, yo. I'm calling from ATL.
ATL in the building. Salute to the whole ATL. Yo, state your claim, homie. Like, yo, what this looking like, bro?
I don't know if you guys saw the interrogation video from 1994.
Okay, let's get that. No, let's get that. You right. You right. You know what?
His father was in the room with him in that video that leaked last week. And his father was in the room with him because he was still a minor. And when they told him, you don't have to speak today, you can get a lawyer. They told him and his father that you can get a lawyer and you don't have to speak to us at all.
Real quick. Somebody send that to my inbox again. The Kenneth Petty joint, because I'm sure somebody sent it to my inbox and I seen it. I just got to figure out where is it at.
So his father is in the room with him. And so they told him that they didn't have to speak that day and that they could get a lawyer. And if they didn't have the money for one would be appointed, and that they could go home and not speak to them at all until they had a lawyer. His father said that that wasn't necessary. And the crazy part is that they spoke that day without requesting a lawyer, which is really strange if you're being accused of rape.
Basically.
Because there's no way in hell my father, if I was 16, my father would not have let me spoke.
Just question me like that, right?
And here's the evidence that got him in trouble. Okay. He said that the girl had never been to his home. The morning of the rape, and they found him later that day.
Of the great. He said
that Jennifer had never been to his home, but she described the bedroom perfectly. And they took pictures and they presented him with the pictures and they asked him if that was his bedroom because she described it perfectly. And he said she'd never been there. So that was the first lie, because if she's never been there, how does she know exactly how your bedroom looks?
I don't know if it's Ja Ace that sent it to me. So whoever sent me that video, send it back to me again. I need to look at that video. I need to put that video up because it was an interrogation. And I seen that it was a video that just got leaked.
Yeah, they interrogated him. So that was the first lie. Because if someone's never been to your bedroom and you said that they've never stepped foot in their house, you've never drugged them to your house, you're not going to know how my bedroom looks because you've never been there.
Fact.
That's the first thing. The second thing he did, he said that he used the knife to put it to her throat. And that he also used the bottle of lotion. I hate to say this. I guess he used the lotion as lube.
Oh, yeah, probably so.
So he used a bottle of lotion for lube, and she described this long knife that he used to put to her throat. Well, during the interrogation video, because they went to his house, they showed him the knife they found in the bedroom and the bottle of lotion, and he did say that it belonged to him.
Do you feel like she was pressured?
No. Now, see that letter that you just put up from 1994. It says, I think that letter is dated November 19th, 1994.
Kenneth Petty. Yeah, I'm about to type in his interrogation.
Yeah, the letter you read says November 19th, 1994. That would have been.
I think she was signing it to say that, because that letter actually just came out.
Yeah, the letter just came out, but it was dated November 19th, 1994, which would have been a few days, a little over 2 weeks after the grape.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that I don't know the validity of that letter. I haven't seen it before. This is my first time hearing of it, but I don't know if that's accurate or whatever. But that would have been 1994. Now she did say about 3 years ago that Nicki Minaj and him were pressuring her to recant.
Yes.
Now he's already gotten in trouble for it. So I mean, he's on the sex offenders list for life. He's already got in trouble for that. But she didn't take the money, she said. She said she didn't take the money, and she said they were offering $25,000.
Yes.
She said she didn't take it.
Okay.
And I know she didn't take it because that would have been the deal to take it. You take this money and you can't discuss us again publicly. Well, she's still discussing them publicly. That's how I know she didn't take the money.
Okay, listen, let me play the interrogation, then call back, brother.
Yeah.
Salute.
All right, bro. Yeah.
Let me put the interrogation up, John. We got the interrogation right here. I gotta play this.
When you saw Jennifer today, did you notice any bruises on her?
Trigger warning, this video will discuss actual assault. Your discretion is advised. Yeah, well, y'all already know that he's a convicted offender.
Come on.
Oh, that interview has surfaced. The police interview has surfaced.
It's contact lens cleaner.
Yo, where is the I want the video. There you go. You know what? Let me play the whole. Let me
How
just
was it today?
Because it's on TikTok. Let me just play it right here.
I felt something in my back.
This is her right here. Let me play it.
Contact lens cleaner in his face, and he was like, "Thank you for wiping my face," and he just washed the water. And at that time, I just seen this big plastic bottle, almost like the bleach bottle, sorry, and I just took it and swung it at him with all my might. And when he went to duck, I pushed him, and he fell in between the beds, and I just ran.
Now, I want y'all to also keep in mind that she had bruising consistent with being choked.
And how was it today? How was it when you saw her? What kind of conversation or whatever did you have?
It wasn't no real conversation because I was talking to my with name Donovan, I think, Donnie.
In that room, did you have a girl in your house today?
No.
You didn't bring any girl to that house?
Nope.
Okay, so if
He
somebody
denied
said they
bringing
saw
her
you
to the
bring somebody
crib.
to that house, they would be mistaken today?
Why would he
So
have
if
to lie
somebody
about
said
that,
they saw
China?
you bring somebody to the house, they would be mistaken
That's crazy.
today? Do you recognize this bottle?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Where do you recognize that from?
What I recognize it from?
Yeah.
From my aunt.
Okay. In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the lotion.
She said she sprayed him in the face with contact solution, right?
They're close together, right? They're two
Yeah.
single beds pushed together?
No, this is my bed right here, I think, 'cause that's my clothes over there.
All right.
How did she know that there were two beds put together if she hadn't been in your house?
When you saw Jennifer today, did you notice any bruises on her?
No.
No? Okay. I have nothing further.
Now, Kenneth was arrested, but his family came and claimed that the two of you were in a relationship. Is any of that true?
No, we were never in a relationship, ever. We never had no type of romantic anything. We never talked on the phone. We never hung out together. I just knew him from the neighborhood.
At what point during the trial, it was reported that you tried to recant your accusations? What happened?
Instead of me going home after that happened because I ran to school, I wasn't able to involve family members of what happened. The police had got involved right away. So the lady who raised me, she was much older. And to prevent
fear from that house that I was forced to go to the courthouse on his court date. I wasn't supposed to be there.
I'm with the victim. I'm always with the victim unless I have reason to believe otherwise. But Jennifer seems genuine. And Nicki made it clear that she was under the impression that they were in a relationship. It's not looking like their relationship was valid. I'm thinking Kenneth might have told you lies. Nicki, the next thing I want you to tweet is this. Sending peace, love, and blessings out to Jennifer Huff, honey.
I don't know, Trent. That interrogation, he looked crazy in that interrogation, homie. He don't look crazy in that joint. Yeah, he looked wild.
Too crazy.
More than that with that, dog. Like that's a bit much, man. I wanted to look at the whole interrogation straight.
Yeah, I got it too.
Damn,
but just that I can't send it to you. I got it.
Send it to my inbox.
It's too long. I'm gonna have to break it.
What is it? YouTube, right?
It's mad long. Hold on, let me see. I ain't gonna front that interrogation is mad long.
I think I got the video. Oh, I got the video right here. Let me see. Oh, I got it right here, Trina.
All right.
Hold on, I got it right here, bro. Hold on. Yeah, you know we're gonna get to it. Hold on, dog. I got it right here. Oh, let's play this, dog. Like, yeah, this dude he looks shaky, China. Like, why would he have to lie about her being in his crib, homie? Like, that's kind of wild to me, bro. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it good.
Okay. Today's date again is September 16th, 1994. The time is approximately 8:51 p.m. We are in the 106 precinct on the second floor in Queens County.
Get the like button, y'all. Get the likes
Police
up.
Officer Paul Booth, video technician Robert Bernard. Your name, sir?
Julian Petty.
Mr. Petty, and your name?
Kenneth Petty.
Yeah, he there with his pops, China.
My name is Paula Aylward. I'm a district attorney. I work at the Queens County District Attorney's Office. I understand that you wish to speak to me regarding an incident which occurred at 123-40 Inwood Street in Queens. But before I speak with you, I want to read you your rights.
Yeah.
Now I
Sabra
understand
Hardy, salute, Sabra Hardy with the nickel.
in the presence of your mother.
Appreciate
and
you,
your father.
sis.
Is that correct?
Yes.
What's your mother's name?
Share the broadcast, y'all.
And this is your father who's seated here?
Julian Petty.
Okay. And Officer Booth read you your rights previously?
Yes.
And you made certain statements to him at that time?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Petty, you were asked to sign the memo book?
Yes, I was.
And you did so?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Petty, you have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
Anything you do say may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police or to me, and to have an attorney present during any questioning now or in the future. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you without cost. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
If you do not have an attorney available, you have the right to remain silent until you have an opportunity to consult with one. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
Now that you have been advised of your rights, are you willing to talk to me and to answer questions?
Yes.
Okay, as I said, I understand you want to talk about an incident which occurred at 123-40 Inwood Street in Queens today on September 16th, 1994. What do you wish to say about that?
It didn't occur there.
What?
I saw the girl on the boulevard of Rockaway Boulevard. I was walking down the block. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning for school. And I went to wake my uncle up for work. So as I was coming back, I bumped into this girl named Jennifer, and her friend was walking. It was a male friend. And I know him. He's my friend. So we talking, and she was just sitting there. So after that, I just left and I went back to my house. So I went to sleep, and my uncle had left and went out to work without locking the door. So the next thing I know, police was up in my face talking about I had raped somebody. And I did not rape nobody.
Okay, you saw Jennifer today?
Yes.
And who was she with?
She was with this boy named I think his name was this boy name.
Oh, don't start that snitching, Big Blood. Don't start
Let's
that
start with how
snitching,
you
Big
know
Blood.
him. How do you know him?
Oh, we used to play basketball in the park.
And do you know where he lives?
It just a regular it was like a tournament in 150th Park. And he used to be on the opposite side of the team, and we used to, you know what I'm saying, just play.
Okay, you can't remember his name?
I know his face. I know his face when I see him. But I know his face when I see him, but I'm not sure. But I know his first name is what's his first name?
Get them likes up for me, y'all. Tap the screen twice.
I think it's
get them likes up.
Donovan. It's something like Donovan.
Okay. If you think of his name, you can let me know while we're talking. You have to answer out loud because the microphone is here to pick up everything you say. So you saw her about what time this morning?
Like around 8:30 in the morning.
And where was it you first saw her?
I was at the store, then I saw her at the bus stop going to school.
Okay. And both times was she with this person, Donovan or Donnie?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say or do?
I said something to him about basketball, and then I said something to her, and she got smart like, what? And I was like, nothing, just leave it as that. And I just kept on walking, cause like no longer than like a year ago, this happened again like this.
What happened?
I had, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I had sex with her, put it like that, and something went down like last year. She was like, she just don't want to mess with me no more. And I must have said something wrong, got my face today that must have made her upset enough for her to call rape on me. Because I did not touch that girl, man.
Well, you had sex with her before, you said.
Yes.
When was that?
Last year.
And did you have a relationship?
Yeah, it was a little relationship, you could say.
Like how long?
It was like 2 months, 3 months.
Okay, and what happened when that relationship ended?
We just stopped speaking. She had went
I
down
went to
south.
LaGuardia
I had
too.
went down south. And we both coming back this year.
Okay, how did you break up? Was it, were you friends still, or you weren't friends, or what?
She was messing with this other guy, and he got killed on Rockaway Boulevard. This kid named Corey she was messing with.
Oh my
he got
God,
killed
you
by
snitching
somebody,
now,
I don't
bro.
know.
He in there
And next
snitching,
you
kinda.
know, she just felt like, you know, like
he talking about people getting killed. What are you talking about, man? No, that's your dog. That's the Mac.
something was wrong. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave you alone, you know. You feel you need your time. Your other friend you had, you was messing with him, he had died. You feel, you know what I'm saying, messed up. So I ain't even going, you know what I'm saying, go
Salute
through
the
it like
same.
that.
Salute the
That's
same
what
with the
caused you
dudes.
two to break up?
Yes.
A year ago?
100%.
And
It's
did you
honest
see
blood.
each other during the course of this year?
Yeah, we saw it this year. We saw a lot. So almost like every day as she was going to school. Because I was supposed to be going and get enrolled too.
Where?
At John Adams.
Okay, but you're not
Out the
enrolled yet.
Consequence TV.
Okay.
Make sure y'all go
And
subscribe.
how was it today? How was it when you saw her? What kind of conversation or whatever did you have?
It wasn't no real conversation because I was talking to my what's name Donovan, I think, Donnie. We was talking about the basketball, how we was gonna try to go. I was gonna get up in the school and try to play for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, she just came out of face and said something, and I said something to her, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. I walked.
What did she say?
I think she said, you ain't gonna get up in the school looking like that. I think I said something like, what? And then I just left. I know. Well, hold up. No. I said, as a matter of fact, I said, I hope you're not going nowhere where I think you're not going. Because she was with him. And I was like, all right. So I just left. And I went to my house like, it was like no longer than a half an hour later, probably so, because I was asleep. And I was looking at the time and I went to sleep and woke up. It was a light in my face. And I'm like, hey, let me get my shirt. You know?
And that was when the police were there?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, China boy vicious,
It
man.
had to be like a half hour.
Do you remember what she
And
was
this
wearing?
looked bad, man.
She had to have on some green pants, a white shirt, and what kind of sneakers? She had on some Fila sneakers, to be exact, and a little blue and something color bag on her shoulder.
Okay, what were you wearing?
This what I got on right now.
You were wearing this Apache t-shirt when you saw her? And shorts? Are those
Yeah,
shorts?
he looked crazy.
Shorts.
And sneakers. Okay. And Now, you live at 12340 Inwood Street. How long have you lived there?
All my life.
And which one is your bedroom in that house?
Right upstairs. Right as soon as you walk upstairs, right there. My aunt sleeps right there, and I sleep right there.
Okay, was your aunt home today?
No, she had just left.
Was anybody else home when the police came?
No, my uncle had. That's how the door was open. The door supposed to have been locked, but my uncle went to work and he don't have no key. So when he come out to lock it, so he just left the door open. You can even ask him. Nobody was in that house.
Okay, and he left the door open when he left.
Yeah.
Okay, and now, did you have sex with Jennifer today? You have to answer out loud.
No.
When was the last time you had sex with her?
Last year,
Okay.
93.
Did you have sex with anyone today?
No.
In that room, did you have a girl in your house today?
No.
You didn't bring any girl to that house?
Nope.
Okay, so if somebody said they saw you bring somebody to that house, they would be mistaken?
Mm-hmm.
Today?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you had a girl in that house?
See, it's a long time because really my grandma just went down south with somebody that passed. One of my aunts and stuff. She don't allow no girls in there.
Jesus.
Okay, where did you and Jennifer have your relationship?
Was that why you was lying?
Oh, we was at my other friend's house.
Where is that?
I think it was on 147 on Rockaway Boulevard.
And what's that friend's name?
Jamel.
And you and Jennifer would go to Jamel's house?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you had sex?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever go to her? You have to answer out loud.
Yes.
Did you ever go to her house?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you ever go to her house and have sex there?
No.
Okay. Did you ever bring her to your grandmother's house and have sex there?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Never?
Never.
Okay. Now, when the officer Booth saw you today and he asked you how old you were, you told him you were 14.
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer
Yes.
that. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16.
So you lied when you told him you were 14?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't know what was going on, man.
When was this?
Today.
Okay. What do you mean you didn't know what was going on?
I didn't know what was going on. Why should I tell him everything when I don't even know what's going on? I'm trying to ask him a question and he like, how old are you? No, I was like, I'm 14.
Yeah, let me ask you that, China. Is that one of the rules? Don't talk to them people?
Talk to the police?
Yeah, don't talk to them people. Is he doing too much talking?
Too much.
And his father's sitting there. But you know what? When you're around that age,
but but you're around that age with a serious case like
mother
that.
Take your ass to the precinct. I come from that era.
Facts.
Your mom,
but you also got mothers like my mother. Before I even get there, if you better shut the fuck up.
Yeah, keep
you
your
know what I'm
mouth
saying?
shut.
Or they're gonna rehearse. They're gonna tell you what to say.
Yeah, I come from the era where my mom's will take me there, but she won't tell me to say a goddamn thing, nigga. You need to keep your mouth. We gonna get a lawyer. Let your lawyer talk for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My mom.
Because I don't think
his father just standing there letting him like.
Yeah, I don't think he was smart enough.
Son, listen, shut the fuck up until we get a lawyer so we could get. You know what I'm saying? But
this is bad, man. Hold on.
Okay, but you're stating that you did nothing wrong today, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you lied when he asked you.
Yes, I did lie. Yes.
Okay. And you've been arrested before?
Yes.
And you know that they ask you.
Look, he
those
was already
questions
going to
for
jail
certain
by
reasons?
then in China. He was already getting arrested.
Oh, so
how long have you known Jennifer?
He should know the procedure. Wait.
And how old he was?
16. So he was already going to jail.
Right? 16,
yes.
I was already.
But you lied when he asked you.
Yes, I did lie. Yes.
Okay. And you've been arrested before?
Yes.
And you know that they ask you those questions for certain reasons?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. How long have you known Jennifer?
Ever since preschool, daycare center.
Okay. And just to clarify, what's her last name?
It's her last name. I think it's Brits. Jennifer. Wait up.
Is it
hotline, y'all? 919-706-9990.
Does that sound familiar?
Get the lights up too, y'all. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed.
You don't
Be
know.
up to 300,
Okay.
y'all.
Let me ask you something. So you've seen her just about every day since you broke up?
He counting the
as you say?
lies.
Yeah.
And when you've seen her just about every day, when would you see her and where?
I would see her either coming from school or going to school. Cause she's a nice girl. She doesn't do nothing but go in the house, does her homework, You know, because I used to be with her sometimes, helping her do her homework, going to the library and stuff.
Okay. And did you ever see her with people or
Yeah,
alone?
she used to be with people.
Okay. And did you have conversations with her on those other mornings you'd see her?
Yes.
And today was just like any other morning when you saw her?
Yes.
And you mostly talked to her friend and not even to her?
Yeah.
Just about?
Yeah.
So when you left, were you mad?
No,
No. And when she left, did she seem mad?
I don't know.
How did she seem when she left?
She's really, I can't tell you because I did not look back to look at her.
Okay. Now, are you working right now?
No.
Okay. And I need to know, you were wearing these shorts and a t-shirt.
Yes.
Were you wearing any undershorts?
Yes.
Okay. What type? Boxers or?
Boxers.
Okay. Do you have them on still?
Yes.
The same ones?
Yes.
All right. The officer's going to need to take those and voucher them as well for
Yes.
evidence,
Oh,
okay?
Lord.
So he'll do that when we finish this interview.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Now, you recall before when your mother was still
Oh, they
here,
took that nigga drawers, kind of.
she gave you a form, a consent form to go into the house and to look for certain property.
Yes.
Do you recall that?
Yes.
All right. And do you remember reading this and signing your name at the bottom?
Yes.
And is this your signature over here?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recall your mother reading it and signing her name over here?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get this, Bob? Yeah. Okay. And your mother went over with the police officer and with me to the house. And in the bedroom in which you sleep, did you keep a knife in there?
Yes, there's little things and dishes
Oh
in
my God, he
And
kept a knife in
what's
there.
the knife in there for?
there. The downstairs is messed up.
What do you mean?
The kitchen is messed up. It's like we got all the cups and stuff is in our room basically.
Okay. And there was a knife in there?
Yes.
And it was on the dresser?
Nah, it was in a little bucket. It should be a little bucket on my dresser with a whole bunch of pots and a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Now, I just wanna.
Hey, he kept a knife in there, so what she was saying was real.
You know what, I'll
kinda.
use a piece of paper.
Hell yeah.
No, I got this. Is this the knife that was in your room?
Yes.
Okay. And on your dresser?
Yes.
Okay.
It shouldn't have been on my dresser though.
Can you get that?
Subscribe to the channel. Salute.
Got it.
Okay. And do you wear contacts? No? Does your aunt?
Yes.
Okay. And do you
Somebody said,
recognize,
where's the knife at,
do you
Penny?
recognize this bottle?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Where do you recognize that from?
What I recognize it from?
Yeah.
From my aunt.
Okay. In your bedroom?
Yes.
Look at that. The lotion and everything, China.
That's crazy.
Everything. Look, you got the lubricant and all that.
Now, why would, if you and Jennifer have been friends for years, why would she say something like this?
No idea, man.
You have no idea?
None whatsoever.
And I just want to show you some photographs that were taken over at your house. These are Polaroid photographs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is wow.
11, 12. There are 12 of them. And this one shows the bottle of eye lotion on the dresser. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes.
Is that from your room?
Yes.
But she never
And this
been in
one
his room.
shows
That's wild.
one side view of your room.
Yes.
Look, and this part is your bed right here.
Yes.
Okay, and that blanket was on the bed.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you can get these. And this is another looking at the dresser
Yes.
with the radiator on the side of your room?
Yes.
Okay. And that's your room?
Mm-hmm.
And why don't I show them all to you and ask you, is this your room?
Yes.
Does that show the beds?
Yeah, this is his
and the blankets that were on
interrogation.
the
It
beds
just
today?
dropped.
Yes.
Okay. Is this your room?
Yes.
That shows the beds and some clothes and
Mm-hmm.
a dresser? This shows the beds in that room
Yeah.
with the blankets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this shows the room where the telephone is, the dresser, the television?
Yes.
Is that your room?
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer out loud.
Yes.
And this shows the dresser with the mirror above it and different items on that dresser?
Yes.
Is that from your room?
Yes.
And this shows the two beds with the blanket. It shows over looking towards
See
the window.
dishes, right?
And
Yes.
it shows dishes in the front
Mm-hmm.
and the television in the background.
Yes.
And the girl
That's your
told them
room?
all these details.
And this shows a pot with some dishes and a knife
Yes.
on your dresser.
Yes.
And that's from your room?
Yes.
Okay. And this one showing the blankets on your bed
Yes.
or your aunt's bed? Which one is
Come
that?
on, China. Like, we gotta call it what it is, dog. Hold on, we got a call coming in, man. I gotta get these calls in.
This
man.
is outrageous.
Salute. This is outrageous, man. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. State your claim, man. They hung up, man. Yeah, they hung up, man. Hold
You're
on,
gone
man.
too far.
Yeah, he did too much, man.
Hold up.
They're close together, right? They're two
Yeah.
single beds pushed together?
No, this is my bed right here, I think, 'cause that's my clothes over there.
All right. And do you have a handgun?
No.
No? All right. Do you recognize that item that was beneath the mattress of your bed?
I think it's something that my uncle used, like a tool, something he put in there.
This here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not a handgun case?
No.
And where does your uncle live in that house?
My uncle doesn't live in that house.
All right, but well, was he there this morning and then left the door open? That's a different uncle?
He said he missed something. Did Nicki claim grape on him? No. So this woman, Jennifer Hugh, has claimed grape on him, and he actually pled guilty. So he had to register for the sex offenders list. They've put a lot of pressure on her for years to recant her story. And now the interrogation has finally dropped of Kenneth Petty when he was 16.
My uncle's down south.
Okay. So who was it you were saying left
Salute
today?
Jermaine
My
Anderson.
other uncle that worked, that lived downstairs now.
How many people live in that house?
4.
Facts, maniac.
Officer, do you have any questions? Do you want to say anything else about this?
No, ma'am.
No? Is your nickname Kazoo?
No.
No?
No.
You didn't tell the officer that that was your
The
nickname?
zoo. They lying again.
When you saw Jennifer today, did you notice
Somebody
any
said,
bruises
why
on
keep
her?
blaming Nicki? Because it's a form of supporting this type of behavior. You heard? First your brother and now your husband. Sharon, whatever your name is, Shannon. There's a such thing as supporting this behavior. What are we talking about here? Why I keep blaming Nicki? She's the famous one in
whoever
all of
that
this.
person- listen, whoever that person is got a half a brain.
All right, must
Wasted
be,
time.
man.
Yeah,
Salute for
you
your,
got half a
subscription,
brain.
though. Salute for your subscription.
And that's dumb as fuck.
You
Retarded.
already know. And yeah, hey, Jermaine Anderson, he pled guilty already. So they've been allegedly putting pressure on this girl. She's had to move everywhere. And now a letter drops, right? So there was a letter that dropped too of her recanting. You heard? There was a letter of her saying that he's not a grapist, but he had to file to be he had to actually file to be what you call that, China? On the sex offenders list. He's on the sex offenders list. And Nicki Minaj knows this, and she married the nigga. Like, what are we talking about? I just seen a whole interrogation of him just straight up snitching. I don't know what y'all calling snitching these days, but whatever.
I have nothing further.
The time is 9:11 p.m.
I don't know, China. Call the hotline, y'all. 919 before we get up out of here, man. This is crazy, man. Kenneth Petty. I ain't gonna lie, China, man.
That shit dragged me out, man.
I look at it like this, China. These are the guys that they letting in, man. I gotta be honest. These are the guys they letting in, man.
These are the guys that celebrity, the women, you know what I'm saying, they take them off with them to the moon, and you know, they leave back the good guys in the hood, you know, take the predators and the pedophiles and all of them, you know, let them live the lavish life.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
But you can't blame Nicki, man, because Nicki in love. Nicki love him. So she got a child by him. So she gonna defend her man regardless.
That's wild, man.
I can't blame Nicki.
Yo, you gotta turn your TV down in the background, whatever you got turned on in the background.
All right.
There you go. There you go. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
I would just like to know, how does Nicki go along with this, and this footage has dropped, and he's saying that he really didn't do it, and he's now being look at the footage. The footage is there. He's snitching on himself.
Yes,
basically.
And others. I don't know. This looks bad, bro. There's a such thing as supporting this behavior, and that's what I believe. Like me personally, I feel like Nicki supports this behavior, bro.
It's obvious she supports it. She knew his record. I mean, I know she has people that do background checks. She knew his record before she got involved, and her brother is already up for the same charge or been charged, and now this here has dropped. This guy is crazy. I mean, how do you just tell on yourself like that and then lie?
Yeah, you can just kind of look at it and tell that the man is actually lying, bro. How did that girl know all of this stuff was in his room?
I mean, the lady pulled out like 12 pictures, and all he could say was yes, 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 yes. But the girl has never been in your room.
It just looks nasty, man. I don't know. Sabra, just show me your face real quick so I can make sure that's you, and I can bring you up. Yeah, it just looks crazy. I got you.
Yeah, as you guys say, it's nasty work. I just wanted to comment on it and give you guys all the praise for bringing this out, and thank you for influencing the culture and letting everybody know information.
Salute, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate you calling in.
Salute to you too. This is Robert from Memphis.
Okay, salute to the whole Memphis. Y'all already know
Salute
what it is.
Memphis. Go subscribe.
All right.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute, Sabra Hardy in the building. Salute, sis, man. What's going on
So the hip hop culture is diverse. Like, you know, Nicki's extremely talented, gifted person, but she's for the streets. So growing up in New York, you and I both know those rules that are in the streets are different than ones that have been, like, I'm bookish, so I have both my parents, and we don't know what she went through as a child in Queens. So whereas hip hop grew up in Queens, in the Bronx, and in Manhattan, we don't know what kind of things that she saw out there in the streets. She probably had to raise herself. But what I do know is that the police was supposed to take that girl out that area real quick. There was something in effect, I don't know if it's still in existence today, called a victims assistance program. That's for SA victims, and that's for witnesses of crime that are children and minors. They were supposed to remove her out of there, but she was already in the system as a foster child, so they dropped the ball on that. And then
you said Nicki was already in the system as a
no, the other girl, the one that was
okay.
Yeah.
So they basically overlooked her.
Yeah, they pretty much didn't give a doggone because she was a child of color. Nicki, on the other hand, you said you went to LaGuardia, so you around Nicki's age.
LaGuardia High School, yes, I did.
So my daughter's around your age.
Yes, I'm 43.
And my daughter's 42. So my thing is, Nicki always had a personality that was very out there, that was very aggressive, because she was around people in the streets. She had to fight and scrap and do on her own. She had to be tough because she was out there around people that would eat you alive. You know how the streets is.
Some people would say you're sick, though. I mean,
Listen, that's someone that's arguing whether it's environment raises you or nurturing raises you. I don't know.
You don't got people every day marrying people that got convicted of grape. You think what I'm saying? You don't see that every day.
Well, if you grew up with somebody and you was of the streets and you loved that person from the streets and they never showed you any type of violence towards you, and they're telling you one thing, and maybe you think that's something that's a quirk, something that just happened on the fly. Maybe we don't know. So all I'm saying is, dude was already, his parents were already not sending him to school. They didn't send him to boot camp. They didn't send him. What's that other thing they do for kids when you are at risk? They send you to, it's not a boot camp, but it's something else. Scared Straight or whatever that is.
CFY and stuff like that.
Yeah, instead of sending him to something like that, they send him around other relatives that ain't gonna watch him. He had already committed a violent crime before that. And he was stalking that girl. How he know so much about her that she go to school and come home unless he watching her? Come on, we're all from New York. Think about it.
Facts. That's a fact. Also, Jermaine Anderson, shout out to Jermaine Anderson for the nickel. He said, well, I guess he's speaking to you. He said, no, sis, please don't use hip hop as a decoy to be dealing with these sloppy individuals.
Listen, all I'm saying is that right now in 2024, hip hop is taking a lot of hits. They're being called out as we talking about Diddy. We talking about, yeah, that too. We talking about all these people that are in jail right now, R. Kelly, all these people from hip hop. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. All I'm saying is, as an art form, every art form has its heroes and its villains. Okay, if you look at jazz, if you look at rock and roll, if you like Jerry Lee Lewis, rock and roll back in the day, he was a pedophile. He married his 13-year-old cousin. If you look at if you go back into history and stuff and you look at each art form, there's always a hero part of it and a villain. So hip hop has its heroes and its villains, and right now we taking hits. It's the 50th year of hip hop. We're trying to face reality. Some people don't want to take their head out the sand. They want to continue to say, oh, we're all good. Everything that happened around hip hop was a good thing, but it wasn't. And we gotta say, call a thing. We had some people in hip hop like Russell Simmons and all these other folks that was, first of all, not even talking about the SA part of it. They was making people sign these 360 contracts. They was robbing their own people.
Facts.
They was robbing them of publishing rights. They was skinning them blind. They was taking money. Instead of helping your people, you was robbing and stealing and putting money in your own pocket and becoming a billionaire. So let's not even put the SA part. The first part was you let that white man tell you to sign your brother to a contract that was no good. And then we could talk about the SA part of it. That SA been going on since Hollywood even started. And Hollywood was started by a couple of immigrants that came over to this country and wanted to make money. So they started doing grapes and all kind of casting couch shit. So excuse my French, but let's not say hip hop is the worst thing on earth. Every art form has its heroes and its villains.
Let me ask you something.
Hip hop has its heroes and villains.
Let me ask you something. As a woman, why did Nicki Minaj marry a dude that was that pled guilty to a grape charge? Like, that pled guilty, actually did time for it and came home. Why would she even marry somebody like that?
She grew up with the
as successful as she is. Why did she choose somebody like him?
Whatever her parentage was, whatever her family taught her.
Well,
her
family
family's
was
roots is
actually
in the
involved too.
Caribbean,
Her
right?
family is, and they actually
They're
involved in that
Caribbean
type
people.
of.
So the
They
thing
into that.
is, even if you have a murderer in your family, I think that most Caribbean families, let's put it this way. Everybody talks
Caribbean.
about who's black
most
and who's
Caribbean
not
family.
black.
China.
But
I'm Caribbean.
wait a minute. No, listen to me, China, for a minute. Just give me a second.
Go ahead, Ma.
Y'all be taking stuff.
Black
China.
is black. Let's just put it on that. Black is black. All it is if you go by history of black people from Africa, let's get it on the track like this. All the continents were together. They were separated by land bridges. So if you had a camel or a horse, you could go from one continent to another until the earthquakes broke the continents apart and everything started to separate, and you had to know how to build a damn boat. And that's why the greatest boat makers were African. Now, let's talk about the slave ships. Whoever got put on the slave ship, either you was dropped off on the Caribbean, South America, or North America. So we're all black. It just happens to be where the boat dropped you off when you was put in slavery. When your ancestors was taken off that island, off that place where they had you contained, and you were to lose at that point, whoever gave you up or whoever turned you out or whoever put you on that boat, however your chief of that tribe got you on that boat, you was on that boat. And you had to survive the Middle Passage and the diaspora. And in doing so,
but Mom, what is you talking about? Like,
I'm saying we all black. We all black. Her ancestors came from the islands, and they tend to stick with their family members no matter what.
But what that got to do with somebody being?
But her brother was the same way. Didn't she pay his legal fees?
Yes, she did, and he is some 12-year-old kid.
So they say in the islands, blood is thicker than mud. Isn't that something you heard before?
So Ma, this is what you saying. You saying that because they West Indian, they're gonna stick together no matter what. And
some people do it in the city too. Like both my brothers were a pain in the neck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They had jail records and stuff, but I just don't write people off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's her. I don't know what her mindset was. I'm just being speculative. I'm trying to be fair. She's a very talented individual. She seems to have a lot of passive aggressive stuff going on in the industry. She has a lot of feuds with a lot of rap artists. It seems like instead of her trying to make money with these females, she's always like breaking on them and having beef with them instead of making money. So her mind tells her to have beef with females, but accept these guys. So I don't know why she married the dude. I don't know why she helped her brother, but that's not something we supposed to know. It's none of our business. Just saying.
You right.
Salute, sis. I appreciate you calling up and speaking your piece as a female. I would like other females to pull up. If y'all can pull up and state your claim, call the hotline. 919-706. If y'all don't want to pull up, just call.
I agree, but don't agree.
I just don't feel like all Caribbean people was like that, bro.
West Indian people, from the people that I know and I'm raised around, my mother don't accept no pedophiles in her motherfucking house or family members.
Facts.
In my house, if they find out an uncle touch a child or anything, you exile from the family. We don't care. Now, I don't know how other West Indian people is, but I'm Guyanese. I got Guyanese blood in me.
And what they be doing? What Guyanese all about, China?
You getting violated. I don't know how you other motherfuckers is. I don't know. I can't say.
Call the hotline, y'all. Let us know how y'all feel about the situation. We got 415 in the building. Smash that like button, y'all. It's very important. You smash the like button. Tap the screen twice. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the building. Everybody that showed love to the channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. We getting these calls in, man. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yeah. What up, man? This Black from Queens. What I would say is, all right.
Oh, so you from around? You've been around.
Yeah. But listen. You always got to remember, It's two sides to every story. I take it back with the Central Park 5. Majority of all the black communities in New York City thought they was guilty. You feel me?
Majority of the black
said they was guilty.
They
Remember,
said
am I lying? Yes.
But they said they self they was.
Interrogated.
There's only one guy that didn't testify. It was only one guy that didn't say he did it.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it. All right, one guy. Look at the dude that had his own pops in there. The pops at the tops cooperate for him. They're like, yo, you gotta do this, do that. You know what I mean? The pop, even the parents wasn't, you know what I mean, on some goofy shit. So you can't knock them. But like I said, once everything came out, oh wow, but prior, everybody thought they was guilty.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Now,
so what is he? What, he's supporting it?
Hold on. Hear me out. Now, I can't say he was dumb. He should have had a lawyer. I'm gonna say that. He should have had a lawyer and shut the fuck up. That's what fucked him up. He
was doing way too much talking.
Too much talking. Word. And like how you said, I'm surprised why his parents ain't like, yo, his pops is in there like, yo, chill, relax. Don't say shit.
For you. That's right.
Don't say shit. See? But then you gotta look at it. Zoo was 16.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that he's guilty?
Nah, because I heard the real story. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna talk about
Put it out here. Put it out here.
Nah, I'm not putting it out there.
We don't know your name. We don't know your name. We don't know who you are.
From you know what I mean? From what I heard, you know, shit went down. He did shorty, kicked out the crib, and you know how that goes when a female is scorned. That's what I heard. Shorty went, you know, crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Salute, brother. I appreciate you for calling up.
All right.
Salute to the whole Queens, man. Hey, look, some people got
He
this.
gotta be from Queens. Where he from?
He said he's from Queens.
That's why. He from Queens. He probably hang around these guys. He don't know a dog from a frog. He don't know what the fuck happened. He don't know what happened. He didn't even explain anything.
Hold on, I just called. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Salute. This that murder gang nigga.
Yo,
man, why it sound like them two people was trying to find loopholes for something? What's going on? What's going on over there?
They was interrogating. Oh, the two people that called up.
Yeah, the lady sounded like she was trying to find a loophole, what they been through and all that. The nigga talking some other shit. I don't know what he talking about. I'm like, yo, what's going on with these people?
This is the world we live in today, sir. Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Especially
the
when
video
it's the
speak
obvious.
for itself.
Like
You
for
heard?
me, yeah, the video speak for itself. It's very obvious, bro.
And then there's another thing too. I've been up north, you heard? So people like real ones' names don't come up and stuff like that. Your name don't come up in Ratton, your name don't come up in Moot, and your name don't come up in Grape, you heard?
Facts.
So I don't know, you heard? Certain people's names just never come up in that. So if your name come up in things like that, I don't know.
Real rights never, they name never come up in nothing like that.
Never, ever. But this that murder game, nigga, I'm signing off.
Salute, King. Oh, somebody else was calling. Call right back, y'all. 919-706-9990. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, getting the likes up for me, and subscribing to the channel, man. Hold on, man. We got the calls coming in. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hey, Harlem, this is Ray from DC, right?
Shout out to the whole DC in the building, man. State your claim, King.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think that after her getting pressured and everything,
you got to turn your TV down in the background, sir. You got to turn your TV down in the background. It's too much distortion.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's you. I got on.
No doubt. It's all good.
Yeah.
There
What
you
I'm
go.
saying is, I think somebody probably talked her into go ahead and take the money because they kept pressuring her to drop the charges.
Yeah. It was a lot of pressure. She had to keep moving different places.
And not only that, man. Like you said, if you ain't great nobody, you ain't trying to plead guilty to nothing.
I'm not taking that, dog. I'm not taking that.
And just take this into consideration, Harlem, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Yes, sir.
As he got older, his affiliation, you know what I'm saying? That right there, they wanted to get him anyway. You see what I'm saying? So
okay.
But I think he was paid. I think she was paid off after a while, man.
Shorty
She
was
went on
paid
and took
off.
the
You think
money.
they paid
I
off?
think she took the because look, you might as well take the money. She probably figured because maybe if I just go and take this money, they'll leave me alone.
Yeah, and I just
You
retract
know?
and keep it moving.
Right. Yeah.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Take it easy, man.
Salute. Welcome to 050. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV.
050 the movement.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, I'm just listening to the conversation, man. Like I really appreciate that content.
Where you calling from, King?
Calling from Brooklyn, man.
Your phone sound kind of low, sir.
Oh, my bad. Can y'all hear me now? Is that better?
I wanted to ask everybody one thing.
Go ahead, China, real quick. Go ahead.
Don't y'all realize that she went that in when she recanted what she said she had hickeys on her neck. So she was a young slut bitch anyway.
Oh my God.
She went to a nigga
So that
house.
allows a man to jump on her to get on top, like you would say.
She was a hoe. She was a hoe.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, going to
yeah,
people's
you're
house.
right. Yo, China, you right.
She was
But
a hoe
there's
ass
two different.
bitch.
It's two
Y'all
different situations,
let
man.
that
Like,
slide by? Yeah, she's not credible. If it happened, I respect. If it happened, he need to be in jail. But I'm not that. But that little slut, that little trifling bitch ain't credible.
Oh my God.
She went to another nigga house with hickeys on her neck at the age of how old she was.
14.
She was in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
like
a little
16.
hoe. That's a little slut.
Oh, China, stop that, man. Stop that, China, man. You gotta stop that, man. Come on,
But China ain't that wrong. Like,
you got daughters?
You niggas is crazy. You niggas is crazy.
China's bugged out, bro.
If my daughter is ripping and running the streets at the age of 14 with hickeys on her neck, she's a little fucking slut.
No, but isn't that the story of the one China? But China, she was adopted.
She's a little slut.
She was already in a family that was doing things to her. So isn't that like the ain't that the trajectory for her? Ain't that where she's going in life?
yeah.
She grew up like that already.
Some was basically on the block. Like she would go to school early in the morning.
All the other time that they was, you know, allegedly molesting her. All the other time, why she didn't call the police? Because she liked it. Oh, she didn't like it.
Oh, China,
She
come
didn't
on,
like
man.
him.
China,
She
you
didn't like him,
get this
but
nigga.
she liked it. Everybody else raping her, except him.
Great.
Like, come on. She liked it. Everybody else raping her except Kenneth. Just think about it. I had to really sit there and think. I know this little bitch didn't say she had hickeys on her neck at the age of 14. You was a little hoe. This a whole bitch.
But that's the whole thing. Like the way he got her was that she was going to school and he was just outside hustling. He was breaking day. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he would just bag her at the bus stop, and she was on her 97 saying that. And when you hear her, it's kind of like a hole in the story, because when you think about how you kind of get chicks, how you talk to, I guess.
So let me ask this
female,
the magic
you know what I'm
question.
saying? Like,
this is the magic question. Why did he plead guilty?
What you mean? Why you plead guilty?
Nicki Minaj,
I know if somebody's charging me with rape, I'm not pleading guilty. I got to find me guilty at trial.
And Harlem, I'm not saying if he did or he didn't. But I think China got a point. But Nicki Minaj got a whole lot of money.
Good Morning America. You gotta find me. No, he wasn't even with Nicki at this time. If you plead guilty to, and he already did crimes in his life before this rape charge, so he knows the routine. He knows the process. If somebody say no, you're making excuses. Y'all must be blood. You must be blood.
Early in the morning.
You must be blood, nigga. You must be Mac Baller or something. You Mac Baller?
It's not like that, man. Nah, I'm just
trying to. Is you the sleaze?
It's a debate.
Are you the sleaze?
Nah.
Okay, I'm just wondering, brother. Salute, man. I appreciate you.
What
Respect, brother.
that got to do with anything, dummy? Harlem.
Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Okay, I need my 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
The China can holler all he wants to. Do I get it?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Get at his ass.
Yeah, I gotta get out you, Harlem. Like, first of all, I'm that bitch. Okay?
Okay.
Back in the day. But today I'm a woman trying to talk to y'all about what I said.
What the fuck is you talking about?
You calling me
you
a
talking about?
bitch. Nigga, I ain't old. I'm 47.
You gotta be drunk. It's Labor Day weekend. You gotta be drunk. You just calling. You ain't making sense. What is you talking
I'm gonna get my 5 minutes down.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Let her
go
get her
ahead.
5 minutes.
Go
Let her get her
ahead.
5 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, I had to get that off. But I'm just like being real though. So if Kevin Petty is a pedophile, is 6ix9ine a pedophile?
May God bless America.
Oh
my
But why you
God
say that?
bless
Why?
America.
No, because he did have a charge. He did get a charge. Allegedly, he did get a charge saying he had to pay a female.
Is Meek a pedophile?
It's who?
Meek.
Meek Mills?
Yes. Is he a pedophile?
I mean, what do you mean?
Is Soulja Boy a pedophile?
Listen, miss.
Allegedly.
Listen.
Allegedly.
You need to go watch General Hospital, All My Children. You need to go watch All My Children or General Hospital. Because you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Allegedly.
How you gonna bring up what 6ix9ine got to do with anything?
No, you ain't got to listen to you. You shut the fuck up. Congratulations. This is how I'm gonna get trying.
Listen, go watch General Hospital.
Congratulations.
You
Nigga,
don't
I'll
need to
follow
watch.
you. Let's
Listen,
go out.
turn
Let's
your
do it.
YouTube
Don't
on
be talking
and go
over you. The
watch
ratings
General
don't go
Hospital.
up.
Because you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Listen to
You
China
don't
for
know
2
what you
seconds. I
talking
get
about.
5 minutes.
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Everybody gets a
You
pep
don't know
rally.
what she talking about.
Let get yours on, sis. Go ahead, sis.
First of all, you need to perm your wig and go out to the Labor Day parade. Go perm your wig instead of coming up here wearing your fucking
My wig is straight.
You need to go
We don't even know what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, you old head. I don't know why you calling. Why you calling? You must don't know who the fuck what the fuck's going on. You must don't know. You better listen. You better go soak your old ass coochie before you pull up on here running your fucking mouth. That's what you need to do. Go soak your own coochie. That's what you need to do.
Hit the like button, y'all.
What the hell wrong with you? You just come up here saying something. Man, I don't want to hear you, lady.
China, let her go. Let her go. She got 1 minute. She got 1 minute, China. Let her go. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so now that my yellow brother is done, be quiet. Trying to listen. My question was, is Memphis Bleed great?
Memphis,
is
Soulja
Boy great? Is 6ix9ine great? Are they great? Is Kevin Petty a guard? Ooh, I'ma hit you upside your head, nigga, because you fucking with a real one. See, when you know, you know. And those that don't know,
you need to go and
you calling up, sis. I appreciate you. She got 2 seconds left, China. She got 2 seconds, China. Let her get 2 seconds more.
I don't want to hear that. She ain't saying nothing. Go watch General Hospital. Go iron your coochie lips. Go do something. Nobody
on your mouth. On your mouth.
You don't make sense, lady.
Salute, sis. I appreciate you calling up, sis.
Go iron your coochie here. That's what you do.
Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Hold on real quick. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit the like button. If you're in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. Help the channel grow. Support the channel. I appreciate everybody that donated to the channel, everybody that support the channel, that show love. I sincerely appreciate y'all on my day back. Salute, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yo, I had to call back, man. I had to call back. This that murder gang niggas, son. Y'all niggas platform is like the only platform I know that got like 50 fiends on it. That lady a fiend. Why fiends calling up just beatboxing their mouth for some heavy question?
No, it's always
They all
on
support it, though, sir. They do support the platform, homie. Like I support
always
all kinds. I don't
Harlem
give you a crap. I don't care what you are.
I'm just saying. Y'all just had to call up and let y'all niggas know, like y'all need to be having the fiends popping out.
But everybody support us, man. We support everybody.
I love y'all niggas though. I love the fans though. I love y'all. Yeah.
Salute, my G. I appreciate
salute.
you.
Murder, salute.
Salute, murder. Oh, China, this thing got wild, man.
No, I respect her, what she's saying, but sometimes you can't be. Listen, Harlem gonna let y'all say whatever y'all want to say. Me, I'm a little off, so I'm not gonna let y'all say whatever. I'm gonna speak the way I feel, and you say something stupid. Where did all these other rappers come from? We talking about Nicki Minaj. Like I tell y'all old people, if you old, this ain't for y'all. Y'all need to stay watching General Hospital, and all the rest of that shit. One Life to Live, Lifetime, and all the rest of that. Don't come over here with no stupid shit, because I will flame your ass up.
Salute, man. Hey, look, man. We're going to shut it down now, China, man. Great show. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building, man. Please smash that like button. Subscribe. Let me look at the poll in the chat real quick, because that went kind of crazy, man. I don't understand how y'all can I can get 791 votes with only 300 likes. Like, y'all wow, bro. Y'all wow for that, though. I got to be honest. Y'all wow for that. But that's what I mean by supporting the channel and showing love, and we all go to the next level together. You got to tap that screen twice. You got to look at the 3 buttons at the top right and hit the like button, y'all. It helps the channel grow. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yeah, what's good, yo? I just want to say with China right, yo. Shorty probably was wilding. Shorty probably was wilding out there, mad young. Mad them girls was like that. All them girls that was coming from group homes, they was all the same.
That was from that era. That was just.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. So Shorty was wild. He was a low hustler. He was selling drugs. Who was bitches fucking with back in the days? Them niggas.
Drug dealers.
He was young. She was on it. That's all I want to say, yo.
Appreciate that. At least
she on her B stinger right now.
She's taking the bag. She on her B stinger. She's just taking the bag.
She on her B stinger. Now she want to get the bag and all that. Come on, man.
Basically.
Salute, y'all. That's it, yo.
Sis, about time.
Yo, Jermaine Anderson said respectfully, China, we all know your crazy ass is off. You know?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. China be off, dog.
Salute to James.
Oh shit, they
James
calling up
Anderson.
and popping up, China. Look, they calling up and popping up. Hold on, they calling up and popping up with China.
James said he been sleeping by himself for 20 years.
Jermaine Anderson? Nah, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, he been sleeping. He don't got no girl, no nothing. He been, his shit been out of order, he said.
Oh my. Salute, Sabra. I know you want to respond to China. Go ahead.
You are so funny.
It's so disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. Tell him that.
You never played Truth or Consequences, Kisses on Field, or you ever played Doctor, you ever played House. You didn't get hickeys on your neck as a kid. That's innocent. That's kids experimenting.
Yo, so you telling no. You want to know something? Just be honest.
Oh, you was just a Catholic altar boy, China. Let's not even try it. China, stop. Because you was up there probably trying to see how they butts look and all that. I'm not saying you did nothing wrong.
Was you busting it open back in the days?
You didn't have to bust it open. You was a kid. You did stupid stuff.
Was you busting it open when you was 15, 16?
China was on that Zulu shit.
Everybody was busting it open at 50, 16. How do you think all y'all got here?
Everybody. There's some females who was not fucking and sucking at 15 and 16 years old. So
China, you don't take into account that teenagers experiment.
Or because you was busting it open, don't try to make it seem like everybody from the hood was busting it open. It's just
China,
that
I know that
you liked
I
it
hung out in
to play
Coney
in your
Island and
face.
had my boyfriend,
You was
and he
fast.
kissed me on the
That's
neck
the
and gave
thing.
me hickeys,
No,
and
you was
people
fast.
did
What?
things in
No,
innocence
you was
like
fast. You was
childhood.
fast. You was a fast. You was a
No,
fast
I
ass.
wasn't. Were
Yes,
you
you
not?
You
So you
was
was in
fast.
Catholic church
You
and you
was
was going
fast.
to, and you was doing Bible study at the time.
I could bet you was sucking
What was
dingling
you
by you
doing?
was
Oh
16.
Lord.
At the age of 16,
What was you
you was
doing?
sucking dingling. It was
What
fast.
was you doing though?
You was
What
fast.
was you doing,
Tell
China?
me. Nah.
China, stop
No,
trying to
there's no
deflect.
way. No. Listen, I
You
got kids. I
deflecting.
got a
You gonna
daughter.
try and blame the victim? That's not cool.
No. You just
That's
fast.
not cool.
You was fast.
Every
How you gonna
little
get
girl,
mad
by
at
the
me 'cause
time
you
she's
was fast?
14 or 15, and
How
had
you
a
gonna get
little
mad at me
experimental
because
kiss
you was
or a
fast?
fling.
How you gonna get mad at me because you was fast when you was young? You was a hot ass, like my grandmother used to say.
You
Them hot
are
ass women.
so not, you are
was a
incorrect.
hot ass
Talk
woman.
that shit.
That
You
is
was a
so
hot ass girl.
disrespectful.
The
That
hell
is
up
so
out of here.
disrespectful.
I love you.
You
I
are
love
so
you.
disrespectful.
How disrespectful
So
because you
none of
was
your
sucking
little sisters
dingling.
ever experimented or kissed a boy when they was
Disrespectful.
11, 12, 13
No,
years old.
that's a damn shame. She knows she was
China,
sucking dingling
shut
at
up.
16.
Oh my God,
And
Cause
she
you
China.
mad at
don't
me.
even,
How
man,
you
what
gonna
are
get
you,
mad at me
frustrated?
because you fast?
She said,
You
"What are you
was fast.
frustrated, China?"
How you gonna get mad at me?
Never did nothing as a child,
Oh
Harlem.
my God,
Harlem. Harlem,
Let's
he was an
y'all go at it.
innocent
I'm
little
letting y'all go at it.
baby.
I'm staying out of it. I'm letting y'all
He
go
was
at it.
like a little
Oh my
cherub.
God, this shit
Yeah,
is crazy.
right. China, you full of doo-doo.
I'm gonna keep it real. There's females when I was 15, 16. There's females that was my age. They wasn't letting me stick my little dingling in them. They have respect for they used to say, "I'm
Did
not
you
a
get
street
them
girl."
hickeys?
You a street girl. You was fast.
No, I wasn't.
What was your age when you started sucking dingling? Be honest.
None of your doggone business, because I'm your parents' age.
Oh
You don't
God.
ask me stuff like that, but I
Oh
know what
God.
you was doing out there.
What was
Zeke
your
Black
You
in the
was
building.
sucking
The
on women's
Godfather.
necks
Zeke Black.
and trying to see if you could unhook their little bras, and you was trying to look up
This
their
is
little
sad.
dress to see if
You
they panties match their
justifying.
dress.
No,
You
and
was
that's a
doing
shame.
things too.
That's a
So
shame.
stop trying to take
She's
childhood and turn it into
And you wanna know
something
something?
dirty.
And you wanna know something?
Childhood is not a dirty thing.
Because you's an older lady and you know these kids is watching us and you justifying these kids sucking
Are
dingling
you
at the
crazy?
age they
You
is.
the one
So
talking
this shit,
about oral
this is damn,
stuff.
this is
I was
shame.
not talking about
You should be
fellatio.
ashamed
I
of
was talking
yourself.
about kids
No,
being
you
innocent.
should be ashamed of yourself standing up here as a grown woman and you think it's okay
Tell him to
for
stop
young
his
women, for
nonsense.
young black women.
Grow the heck up.
That's why the black,
Stop
that's
acting
why the
like you
white
was in
women,
church being an altar
would
boy
never see
when
a
you
white
wasn't.
woman
Stop it.
pull up
Stop
and
it.
disrespect
Stop it.
herself
Stop
the
clutching
way
your
how you
pearls
just
because you ain't
disrespect
all that
yourself.
innocent.
No,
Stop.
you
You
never
wasn't up
see a
nowhere
white
dragging your
woman
dress.
come
Stop
up
it.
here,
Stop it. Stop it.
you never see
Behaving
a
yourself
white
like
woman.
that.
Look, she
You
don't
was
want
an
me to
altar
talk.
boy?
She don't
Was you
want
in
me to
Sunday
talk.
school?
You don't want me to talk. You don't want
No,
a
I went
white
to Sunday
woman
school,
your
okay?
age,
I
a
worked
white
in the
woman
school
your age
library.
would never
You
get
don't
up
know
on the
me. You don't know
platform and
nothing about me,
disrespect
so don't
the white
assume nothing.
kids.
But you
You
can't
would
blame a
disgrace the
victim for
black
being
people.
attacked.
You
The
would
same thing's
disgrace the
happening
black
to your
women.
friend right
This is
now.
damn shame. This is
The
damn
same thing
shame.
is happening
You
to your
making it
friend
okay.
Hassan right
No, you ain't
now.
making sense. You ain't making
They're
sense.
blaming him for being a victim. Stop
You
doing that.
ain't make no. You said it's how you gonna say me if you said it's okay for kids to give each other hickeys and shit like that at 14. Play around. What's wrong with you? Listen, that's why the white women they don't
Would you
respect
talk to
you,
this
black
man? He done
sisters.
lost his
That's
damn
why the
mind.
white people they don't respect you, old sisters like you. You need to fix your
Grow up.
wig.
What's going
You need to
on,
fix
Grow
your
China?
up.
You
wig.
say
I
that,
grew
China?
up in the
She
60s.
don't know what
You
the
don't
fuck
know
she's
half the
talking
stuff
about.
I went
You
through.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do know what I'm talking talking about?
Where the fuck you
ever
from?
saw the movie Coolie High?
Listen, I will never
Stop.
allow my
Stop.
daughter to be
Stop it.
around you. You a person.
You don't know what children do when they not in your view. You don't know what teenagers do when you can't see them. Well, then you gonna be following your daughter every day, all day long, because you crazy.
Yo, use a bad example of a mother.
What?
And this is sad. Use a bad example.
What?
Working and she is fine, honey.
China says she's a bad example as a mother. China, what are you talking about, China?
Please do something with this man.
I try.
No, you don't make sense. Because you just told
Everybody done took their little girlfriend to Coney Island and won them a stuffed animal and got them some cotton candy and stole a little kiss. That is innocence.
No. Use a bad example of a mother and you should be a damn shame of yourself. Because number one is, I will never allow my daughter to walk in my house.
Well, honey, if you don't know what your kids is doing, you can get rid of a hickey with a cold fork.
Yeah, we didn't play that. We didn't play that.
She should be ashamed.
Well, he must gonna be done follow his daughters up and down the street because kids do stuff and they don't tell you about it. You better realize something, my friend.
Miss, I respect you, but
I respect you too, but you better wake up. Kids do stuff. Kids do stuff, and you don't know what they're doing. They curse, they do things, and they don't do it in front of you.
The white people don't want old people like you around because y'all don't think right. Y'all say stupid. Look what you said. You embarrass yourself. You are a bad
You embarrassing yourself acting like a prude. You act like a woman clutching her pearls. You act like an old lady. You are old lady. You are an old lady. You act older than me.
So listen. Basically, you started sucking dingaling at the age of 14.
Oh, Lord,
that's what you're saying.
No, I didn't. And it's called fellatio. So you need to learn what the proper and cunnilingus is when you lick the other thing. So stop trying to tell me what's what.
Hit the like
I am
button, y'all.
double your age, so stop playing with me. Don't talk to me like you're my equal, because I've been around the block and you don't know me.
Yo, listen, I'm not saying
I didn't disrespect you.
Nowadays,
that's not cool.
If these
don't
kids,
blame the victim.
You up here telling me what I should not do and what I should do. So
no, I didn't. I said don't blame the victim.
I have the right to state the way I
Yo, so when your man Hassan gets blamed for his own victimhood, that's cool.
Yo, listen.
Don't blame the victim. That's all I said.
No, you saying it's okay for these kids to suck on each other.
No, I did not. You are talking out of your neck. You is talking out of your neck. I said kids are gonna do stuff no matter what, and you better be aware of it.
Kids gonna do what? What they gonna do?
They're going to experiment.
There's kids out here whose parents do not play that, or because you allow your kids because. You a hood rat mother.
You don't know me or my kids.
You's a hood rat mother. That's what hood rat mothers do. Y'all allow.
No, you need to be ashamed of yourself because you don't know me.
So
shame on you.
So
you blame the victim, right? So you just as bad as Mathis. Damn. Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow.
You just as bad as Mathis.
How's she gonna get mad at me?
She said you just as bad as Mav Hoffa, dog. She said
she
you blame
get
the victim.
mad at me. Cause she wanna allow her kids to be sucking and fucking at 14. She just sat here and said it's okay. Oh yeah, you don't know what your kids do. Fuck out of here.
No Hoffa, fight back. God damn, no Hoffa, fight back, dog. Like, this got crazy, man.
Yeah, you think, fuck out of here. You think because you older, I'm going to let you come up here and you could have your opinion without nobody. I state my opinion. I don't give a fuck if you 120. I'm going to tell you how I feel. The hell wrong with you? You getting mad. You need to sit your own.
Call the hotline, y'all. 919-706-9990.
Wrong with these people. I need a damn water juice.
Oh,
she got me going for no reason. Gonna tell me it's okay for kids to suck on each other and play hide and go seek and give each other hickeys. I dare my daughter to walk and say, "Daddy, I got a hickey or
She got
something."
at you, China. She got at you, bro.
Tear her ass up.
She got at you, China. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty got at you, bro.
She think this 1956.
She said she grew up in the 60s.
Yeah, she thinks she in the 60s and 50s. We ain't listening to motherfucking who's back there, Marvin Gaye and all them motherfuckers. This is 2020 going on 5. What the hell wrong with you? These kids out here is fucking. I know females right now that got 13 years old, got pregnant. At the age of 16, they got 2 kids. And you up here talking about it's all right. You better sit your old ass down.
Let's get this call, Chad. Let's get this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
All right, check this out. I think I want to.
You got to turn your TV down.
Oh, hold on. All right, check this out. Yo, I think I want to say, tell them, China.
So you agree with China?
She want everybody to agree with her.
He hung up.
What are you talking about? Everybody ain't gonna agree with you, miss.
He said, get him, China.
Everybody ain't gonna agree to the way you think because you from the 50s and the 60s. It's a whole new generation. If a child come in here with hickeys on their neck, you get your ass whooped. Because if a nigga sucking your neck, it's best believe you was sucking that nigga wee-wee. Yeah, this how
allegedly,
the new generation.
China. We can't. Come on, man. People.
This the new generation. It ain't no just sucking necks and you going home in the new generation. Nowadays, you don't even see kids with hickeys. That's a fact.
No, you see them with babies. You see them with babies now. Now they got babies. Now they got babies now. Yeah, now they pregnant.
What the fuck you talking about? Hickeys. Nowadays, it ain't no hickeys.
There ain't no goddamn hickeys no more.
Yeah,
it's babies.
These chicks is sucking and blowing. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like I tell y'all, old people is stuck in y'all ways, and I don't blame you.
Salute, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me look at the poll one last time before we get out of here.
She got
we
me
had a
going
lot
about
of
a fucking hickey. She got me going crazy over.
So we got over 900, close to 900, 840 something votes, 43 votes, 44 is going up. 56% says yes, he did take that woman. Did Nicki Minaj husband, Kenneth Petty, really grape this woman? 56% saying yes. 17% says no. 10% says she lied. 17% says the pressure is on. They pressured her. So, hey, look, man. It's all good, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building, everybody that showed love to the channel. I appreciate everybody, man. That's a fact, man. Make sure you tell a friend. We live again. Make sure you go to 05 movement.
And salute to the sister who pulled up, grandma. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not, listen, you come at me, I'm going to come. I have the right to state my opinion. But salute to you pulling up. And I know you was sucking dingaling at the age of 13. That's why you didn't want to say nothing about it. Yeah, you know them old people was freaks back in the days.
Salute to everybody, man. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications so you know when I'm going live, man. China, what's up? Any final words, man, before we get out of here, man?
We'll be on tomorrow. Y'all, tomorrow's Labor Day. Make sure y'all go subscribe to 050 The Movement. We'll be on it.
Brimland. Make sure y'all go to Brimland too, man. Drop the link for Brimland, y'all.
Yeah, drop the link for Brimland. That's my second platform. We trying to get that monetized, so y'all go subscribe over there. We're gonna be going live over there too. You know what I'm saying? Salute
Appreciate
to everybody
that support the channel. That's a fact, man.
That's a fact.
It's all love, man. Yo, salute, man. Yo, China, we out of here, man.
You already know.
Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend. I appreciate y'all that enjoyed the show. Leave a comment, y'all. Leave a comment. It helps the channel grow. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. I want to know for sure. There's still 407 people here. I want to know for sure. How do y'all feel in the comment section? Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing.
Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at 10 toes down. A nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man.
Do know who I'm talking about. Shut your ass up before I get to talk shit about you. You don't want me to expose you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Once again, please smash the like button. Help the likes go up. Leave a comment under the video. You heard? Subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Yeah.